Hey, hello, everybody. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rob's Over Baghdad. Joining us today is DJ, who's right now doing a 10 roll.
Hi. No, I'm doing my two.
He's doing a
and then
regular
I'll do 10
roll.
rolls. I'll do these while people are just while we're introing. Just
Yeah.
efficient.
Okay. Welcome, Rob's Over Baghdad. This is the episode for the 5th of April, 2025. I was gonna say May again. Everybody gotta be thinking May. Got May flowers on my brain, and switch 2 in my heart. Okay, there's some Pokemon.
In my fart.
Oh.
We can't pre-order them yet. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a Growl follow some kind of Pokemon. That's not a real Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
That's not a
apparently
real
like a
Pokemon.
graffiti
That's not a-
Pokemon, which is stupid. Graphite.
Okay, he's got. Oh man, he's got a
he's got
10
a
roll
10.
poppin'.
I'm gonna do a 10 in a second as well. Oh, look at that. That's a good animation.
Bang, bang, bang.
I'll probably not get too many new ones. I got 2 new ones already. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Spirit Bomb. Bomb.
Who is doing this 10 roll?
I can.
I can't do a spin
I
roll.
actually
Well,
messed with it in the
I don't know if Sean's been mentioned that he's
No.
Welcome to the. Oh yes, welcome to the show, Sean. Yes,
Oh,
I'm
hey.
sorry. Yes, Sean's
Hey,
here.
hey,
Sean's
hey,
here.
oh.
Everybody. Look at who it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have clutter over here. Bad. Hold on, let me take
Oh,
care.
he's already
Oh,
doing this.
no.
He was in the middle of a bit, and now he has to
He's
stop to
Gotta
do
stop.
another
Another bit has come up.
bit. Mary's taking over on the
Mary's
bits, at
taking the
least.
bit. Welcome to the show,
Mary's taking
Mary,
the 10 rolls now.
as
I have
well.
a visual bit at least.
A
Yeah,
visual
if you
bit.
want to see this 10 roll of this new
Yes.
pack. Ooh,
look at that.
what is this fucker?
Sean just got that as well in his 10 roll.
Clodsire EX. That's very cute.
Do you think
Look at his
Sean's
dopey
coming
face.
back, or do you think he's just
I don't
finally
know.
left?
Oh, speaking of dopey, that's adorable.
Okay.
Licky tongue to licky immediately. Great.
No.
Ugh.
He just is he putting a shirt on right now?
I don't know. It's a very weird bit.
Another one. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, see. Now you get to add effects to that card, Mary. See, that's how it works.
No, don't add effects because
Oh,
the shine dust
sorry,
is going to be
don't
used
mind
for
me.
trading.
Oh
great.
man.
You wanna do
What a
that
great
anymore, you gotta
bit.
Save it.
Don't. Can you stop interrupting my bit, guys? Oh, what was this? Oh, hi. Look here. Oh.
You gotta
Snoopy.
crouch a little bit for the back for the Snoopy.
This was not worth me spending $9 for this.
You
have
spent
not
$9
been paying attention.
on an
Is that
Ohio.
a mystery
Peanuts
or
shirt?
like, yeah, where did you get that?
No.
Well, look,
Ooh, I got a
Mary's gonna
See,
try.
you guys are more interested in
Charizard.
Pokemon. This is. I'm
I'd
over-
love it if it was like Ohio
Yeah,
State
comments.
Champions or something. Like if it was even more bootleg than what it does look like currently. I'd love that.
What do you mean? How's this?
Can you go to a T-shirt printer and ask if they can print over the top 2025 state champions or some shit like that, or like college SEC title?
No.
Is he
That's
wearing a?
bicycle?
Is Mr. Peanut wearing a Bengals jersey, by the way, on your shirt? Is that? It looks like he's wearing
Mr.
a Bengals.
Peanut, Mr. Peanut, Mr.
Peanut.
Peanut.
No, that's just what he wears.
It kind of looks like
Well,
a
it's
Bengals
orangey.
thing.
It's,
I
yeah,
don't
it does look. It's just say it's Bengals. It's
Yeah.
Bengals based. Yeah.
Now that's a Browns
That's
helmet,
pretty
though.
good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now
Uh-oh.
I
Yeah.
can see Snoopy.
That's.
The snooper,
that's
as they say.
Thank you. Sorry. Anyways, back to my other
Bengals
bit.
in the front, Browns in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh no, what?
No,
Well, let's just go with that.
I don't care. So-
Hey, it's the Goldengo guy. Opening these shining revelry cards made me realize, like,
Good one with that one.
Pokemon
Good luck.
like kind
I
of
didn't
jumped the
get
shark
any
with
Oh,
some of
full
there
these.
on the top of the
cards.
couch. Here we
Yeah.
go. Go ahead.
Oh, don't worry, we've got a covered screen. He could just like turn his screen off. He could also do that, but
Run,
he's gonna
run!
Put his hand there. He's gonna put his hand there first.
Nice.
My new waifu.
Okay.
Right.
Pokemon Center.
Have
like
you
that.
had any like the 2 stars of the full waifus yet?
No. Well, I would, but.
Sorry, unlucky.
Ooh.
Didn't Mary get a different bicycle?
Remember
looking
when this
card?
podcast used to not be about Pokemon cards? Wasn't that a better time? Weren't we all happier
Oh, we
then?
just did a
We'll be-
Pokemon
We'll
cards
be
for a little
done.
bit.
We'll be done soon, child. I got another one. There we go.
Yeah.
The suffering of. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that like another one?
That's an animated, right? right?
No.
No.
That's a shame.
Man, my 10 rolls sucked. All I got was EX cards. Not any full art or nothing.
Come on, give me an
The full
animated
art's
card.
off.
Let's see
Okay.
one animated card here, Sean. Go on. There you
God
go.
damn it! I hate this. This is my third one of this fucking asshole.
Yeah,
Wiggly.
I've got two
He
of
looks
those. I've got two
Wiggly
of those.
puff.
I fucking hate this. It's so creepy.
Speaking of
ooh.
stupid, this also
Look at that.
looks dumb as hell.
Yeah,
bicycle, they got the
cycles
bicycle.
are.
Is Sean done with his 10 roll?
Yeah. I didn't get any shinies, but I had 3.
Damn, he's
look
going
at
in
this.
again.
Oh, he's going in. He's going in.
God, I remember when this used to be about cows and sometimes, occasionally,
Ooh, Spiritomb.
boring news stories. It was a better.
Hey, I love talking about the news. It's never boring to me.
Do you want to talk about the news now?
Oh, the news is too sad. I don't know.
That's true.
It's stressing me out too much. The news is not fun right now.
No, it's not.
But look at this. Look at this shiny.
Oh,
Whoa!
Ooh.
It's nice.
He got pants on, that guy.
That's very fancy.
He does have
Yeah.
shorts.
He's got some
Ready for
shorts.
summer.
I'm also wearing
Anyways.
shorts right now. Shorts are for everybody. For all
Who's
seasons.
Iona or whatever? He
Ooh,
looked like a merch
well,
Okay,
Charizard.
that's a Charizard.
that's boring.
It's actually nice and cool and rainy here. It's the
Yes.
best
Nice.
weather. Yeah.
It's same.
We've
I
had
think
sun
most of the
for, like,
country is.
2 weeks.
So, how? Let's just off topic. How hard would it be to head to the Great Britain? Maybe on short notice. Just wondering.
Do you have a
Yes,
passport?
Okay.
Yeah, your key is a passport.
Passport.
I think
All right.
it's very easy to like get visa and stuff here. It's
mean,
very
Okay.
easy.
Okay.
I don't
For-
know. For like a working visa?
No vacation.
No,
one?
just vacation one. Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
probably don't need one if
What
you're
about like
American. You
permanent
just go and
stay
visit.
forever visa? Just
Yeah, that's
unrelated to
That's
anything.
infinitely harder. That's so
Yeah.
much harder. Yep.
Don't be
Yeah,
stupid.
the easiest way is probably to get married to somebody
All
who
right.
lives over there.
Even that is not very easy.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
You still have to have a lot of money. Yeah.
No, for him it'll be getting a work visa
Yeah,
Okay.
work visa.
That's a shame.
because I'll be getting married.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for that. Hurtful. Painful?
Go ahead, try. Go ahead, try.
Okay. All right. Oh, fuck. Damn. I'll do it. Okay. All right.
Do it, coward.
I'll do it. You know we're. All right. Well, they're good. All right. Good to know. Just in case, no reason in particular. If I needed to leave at some point.
I mean, if you're coming over to get Switch 2s, I imagine like you can do the thing of this. If you unpack
Yeah,
it,
Switch 2.
and
That's what
just
I'm talking
act like
about.
it-
Yeah.
If you're just playing with it and stuff, like they're probably just gonna assume it's like the American one or something. Just be like, I got lucky and I got an American one. Like whatever. Maybe take the serial number on the back off or something. Because I think in general the global ones are just global, so it's hard for them to prove that you didn't have it on the way in.
So I guess the question is, what's up with the Switch 2? I guess we might as well talk about it, right? I mean, we might as well get into it.
I mean, we have
Well, first, can I get into one of my time-sensitive drinks?
We have drinks,
He has
Yes,
time
you can.
sense. Fine.
I have a
Fine.
time-sensitive drink.
Let's go to
While
everybody's
you
favorite
find your
part of this
pals.
show.
I can't believe you tried to cut off drinks. Like what?
What kind of sicko am I?
Don't you know the pure of the show? It's the drinks.
All right, welcome to the best time in the world. It's the time of drinks. Welcome to Drink
Yes.
Time.
I
And I
got
would like to
some,
welcome
themed drinks, so that'll be fun.
our daily cow to the show.
Yeah.
It's somewhat related to what we were talking about.
Anthony, you like it?
It's the Switch to Mario Kart cow. That's our
God,
daily
Oh,
cow.
That's great. That's fantastic.
He's
yes.
grinding the
Oh,
rails
perfect.
and he's
Very
riding
perfect.
it.
Did you know IGN released a story saying out that cow can eat a burger?
Hell yeah, he
I
can.
did see. I saw video footage of the cow.
I can't
eating a
believe that
burger.
Mario
Yep.
Kart might actually be good. I was expecting just another fucking Mario Kart.
I was like,
They
that was
they
the only
really
thing that
made
actually
something
shocked
good,
me.
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm glad they tried with a bunch
Yes,
of different
yeah.
modes and
I'm glad,
stuff. Yeah.
They made an open world Mario Kart, and I'm so down for that. And I love that idea.
Open world-ish. I feel
Ish,
like it's gonna be
yeah.
pretty shit open world, but whatever. It should be okay.
It's
Like free roam.
yep.
Hopefully they roll out more stuff eventually, like
Or
over the
fill it
years or
in.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill in the world a bit.
Some DLC.
Speaking of cows,
Okay.
remember I said milkshakes used to be really good around
Knew
here,
it.
and you
Used
could
to
have
be.
a bunch of good like flavors and stuff. And then I came up with some weak sauce, like chocolate shit when I came in, like Yazoo, because I couldn't find anything good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So-
shit.
Turns out what you need to do is not go for them. You need to go for the healthy options because they're wilding out. So I got some
Oh,
Biotical
boy.
gut health kefir drink, which is banoffee pie.
Yogurt.
'Cause
No,
it's all
no.
banoffee
Yo.
pie based.
Is this the one that I selected? I'm so sorry. I didn't
Ew, it
realize.
sounds so
No.
sick. That's shake it again.
Milkshake.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's milkshake.
Hopefully you're not gonna
delicious
drink
sounds.
alcohol after this, because that's not
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go over
yeah.
well in your stomach. That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
gonna hurt you physically.
Hopefully a milk stout.
Oh, this is a
Sounds
good stuff.
obscene.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not into this idea.
Smells okay. Smells
Okay, well.
interesting. It's not as like good as I
Interesting.
would have liked
It's so weird.
smelling. Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's time sensitive because it's the 12th is when it expires, so I needed to get this done.
Outdated, please.
It's more banana than like banoffee or anything smelling.
I don't even know what banoffee is.
Banana toffee. Banana toffee.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Brother,
I
we don't
forgot
have
you
that
guys
round
don't have
these
banoffee
parts.
Pie. I
Nope.
forgot you guys don't have banoffee pie. Banoffee is fucking incredible. This isn't incredible.
Ooh, it does look
Oh.
good. It's like a banana pudding pie, but with extra, like a caramel layer. That looks
Yeah.
very fancy.
Toffee.
That's banoffee, if you know what I mean.
Great noises.
Why is he making like eating noises?
cat making noises.
Trying to get it down.
Sounds
It's not
delicious.
good.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's got a tang to it, which is fun.
That's that banana.
And that might be the. I don't think so. You'd like to think the banana would like sweeten it up, especially with the fucking banana toffee. But there's almost no sweetness to this guy.
That's that
There's
offie.
9 grams of carbs per 100, 7.2 sugars. So I don't know.
Oh, that's not a lot of sugar. Yeah.
It's a little. It's enough usually.
Sorry, which one was
I mean,
this again?
compared to all of our drinks, where it's like 34 or something.
Oh, okay.
Biotiful. gut
Banoffee.
banoffee
No, the-
pie.
Banoffee pie. Okay, I got it.
I'm gonna make a banoffee pie this afternoon.
I don't
Let's
know.
see what's going
This
on.
is
Let's
disappointing.
see. Banoffee.
I feel
Pie
like this
recipe.
would have been. This is like. Do you have Actimels or those really small Yakults, like those small milk drinks and stuff?
Yep.
It's kind of like that, but like a very neutered banoffee pie flavor. This is a 2.
2. Okay.
Damn, banoffee
really-
pie looks
really
good.
disappointing.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
this took me,
banoffee pie is fucking sick. Yep.
this took me a while to find because kefir is the name of a yogurt brand over
Yes.
in the U.S., but I think it's different from the one you guys have. I think.
Wait, no, kefir is.
I think it's just a
kefir is
style
a
of
sta-
yogurt.
Yeah, that's
Lord.
just a design. Yeah, it's just.
Well,
a way to
no.
do it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
it's not
yeah.
a brand. I assumed it was brand. I just don't know.
Ah,
Turns
okay.
out-
Okay.
Turns out I just don't know what yogurt is.
Hey, brother. Do you know what yogurt
Yeah.
is?
The
No.
brand is Beautiful Gut Health, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's not delightful, but it's light.
Well, that's what.
just a,
The
a
banoffee
controller
came for
falling,
you.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I was really hoping for more banoffee pie. It's more yogurty. But whatever.
Too healthy.
Too healthy. More sugar.
I love that Halloween glass also.
Yes, it says "Stay spooky," and there's a bunny and a thingy. We can see the other stuff. There's a fox and a bony thing. There's a magic cat,
Ooh.
The cat is adorable.
and there's a bear, ghost bear.
A ghost
There it is.
bear.
A ghost bear. I've got more, but you guys can go. I'm gonna
Okay.
put this in the fridge again. 'Cause Gotta go to the fridge.
It's gonna explode if you don't. That's true. All right.
Hold on, let's talk about Bioffee pie real quick. Though.
Yeah, can I just hit you on like that looks really fucking good and be like,
Yeah, how is this not a thing in America? Because this looks like American food. Yeah.
It's a pie with like ice cream or something. Or no.
It's caramel at the. It's like a banana pudding pie with caramel at the bottom and like a cookie crust. It looks very good.
Yeah, it looks like you make up a caramel sauce. You put it's got like a graham cracker crust, probably kind of crust, and you pour like the bananas and the toffee in there.
I don't think they have graham crackers over there. I think it's just like shortbread or whatever.
No, yeah, like a cookie.
Cookie, yeah. So I think it's like a cheesecake with like bananas and caramel sauce.
Dude, I'm into this, and I'm making one. Get ready.
Sure. Yeah, I would eat this and die.
It's a good way to go. I mean, let's be honest.
So should I do my gimmick drinks? They're really dumb.
Yeah, you got a good gimmick drink?
Well, they go along with this gimmick toy that I got when I pre-ordered it in the hospital, and it came here. It is called the Sanrio Pocket Room.
Oh!
Ring the doorbell. It goes ding dong, and there's Kuromi.
Oh!
That's fucking awesome.
You flip it open, and it's a little house. It's called the Sanrio Pocket Room. She's just hanging out with all her friends that I earned over the days. God damn, this camera doesn't want to focus. Whatever. But,
so Tamagotchi, but with scenario characters?
Yes, exactly. And it has like over 60 Sanrio characters in it. Yeah, it's very fun. My daughter loves playing with it. It is the most like chill, low stress Tamagotchi. They don't die. You just play games and buy outfits for them. Like she has on a little dress that I bought for her. Not that you can see, but whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a very fun, stupid, gimmicky Tamagotchi that I ordered from Amazon Japan when I was in the hospital.
Cool.
It showed up afterwards. That was very fun.
I'm seeing that it's Japan only, so
I am tempted by getting like a Tamagotchi or a Digimon thing. I am tempted by it. I should probably look into it at some point.
Can I ask how much that costs you? Mary?
I think with like the $20 shipping, it ended up being $60 because the exchange rate is really good. And when you buy off of Amazon Japan, the only part that sucks is the shipping, really. But yeah, I got some stupid Kuromi and Hello Kitty.
Oh.
So there you go. This one is, it says, "High up, Kuromify the world. Japanese Ramune sparkling water lemon warabi mochi flavor." Yeah.
Is it a ramen? Does it have a bowl?
I don't think it. Oh.
No, it was a can. It was a can.
Can I hear you?
Yeah, it's just a pop-top can. I don't know. But it's officially licensed. See, it's got like
Sanrio,
a
little Hello Kitty there. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is sugary as hell. Why?
Whoa, man.
It said sparkling water, but it is not sparkling water.
Great.
It's a product of Taiwan. Let's see, it has 36 grams of sugar in this can. It's a lot of sugar.
It's pretty a lot.
It's not that.
How much is in this can? I'm gonna drink in a minute.
I do taste the ramune, base flavor, so they didn't lie. There is a little bit of lemon. I don't know about this warabi mochi thing. I don't taste any like rice mochi flavor. It's just lemon and ramune, but that's pretty good. It's pretty nice.
What's ramune? Is that like melon base or something?
It's like a weird cider kind of flavor, like Japanese cider. It's a weird. It's their like base soda flavor. I don't know how else to describe it. It has a distinctive flavor.
You know, if you think of America, we do like cola. It's like a flavor. You can know what kind of a cola tastes like. Ramune is kind of like that, but I mean, it's different. But it's like that same kind of mix of herbs and spices.
There is definitely a distinctive flavor. I don't know how you would describe it other than ramune. And I have one of these Hello Kitty 50th anniversary. It's like the same brand or whatever. God. But this is Japanese Ramune sparkling water strawberry daifuku flavor. That's another Japanese like traditional candy, like warabi mochi, but I'm guessing it's just gonna taste like Ramune and strawberry, based on the other one. Actually, all I can taste is the Ramune. I can't really taste the strawberry on this one. That's weird.
What? Mildly lemon lime, I guess they're saying online what Ramune tastes like. Lemonade flavor.
It's kind of like
Okay.
a Sprite, but not really. It
Yeah.
tastes more cidery. Like, I don't know.
I can see.
Yeah, I can barely taste the strawberry on this shit. I don't know. Not the best. Whatever. I
Huh.
like the lemon one better. I guess if I was gonna give them ratings, I would give the lemon one a 6 and this one a 5.
I like the cans though. I really like the can
Yeah,
art.
I just got them for the can
Yes.
design because they're
Yeah.
very cute.
Yeah,
I
really
actually
cute, yeah.
I have multiple in here. I'm not gonna open them up yet, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say cans. I actually like the way they look.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh
I
yeah,
got it.
yeah. I just love the art. The art looks great on these. Even if they don't taste amazing,
yeah,
they still look good.
I'm a total sucker for like good graphic design on cans.
Me too.
So I'm a weirdo. I just like these. Yeah.
Hey DJ, where's the hope at? I'm doing all the work in the docks.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, I'm busy doing game codes.
What the fuck? Damn, I'm doing all the work here.
Sorry, I'll get back to
This
it.
boy's out here doing some other work, very important, but that's not related.
He's getting humble bundle codes and shit.
What?
Amazon
Word up.
stuff.
Can you say the rankings again, Mary? I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mary.
Sorry, Mary.
Oh, I was handing him off to Gary so he could try them. But the lemon one is a 6. The strawberry one is a 5 because you can't even taste the fucking strawberry. It just tastes like sugar and ramune.
I love that we have such a great document that everyone can find and look at and
Okay, fine.
know
You got
our
it.
terrible takes on these drinks. I love it. Very good. Well,
If I were grading like the design on the outside, they would all get 10s. But if it's not can design, it's actual taste of the drink. So there you go.
well, all right. I guess I'll go now, unless Mary has another drink.
I mean, I have those gamer sup thingies
No.
too, but I can save them for next time.
Yeah, save them. You don't
Save
need to
them
do like
first. Save
6 things at a time. I've got like 4 things saved still.
Yeah, also I don't have any way to mix them with me right now either. So they're just in an envelope on my desk.
I mean, you just gotta sort them up your nose. That's how you get them maximum impact.
That's how, yeah. That's what I should do.
No, please don't.
You know, I've been thinking we all need to get a little healthier. You know what I mean? It's been, it's important
Look
to
at this guy setting this up. Good job.
be healthy, to be, healthy. We got DJ over there. He's drinking a yogurt probiotic thing. It's, we're all trying to be a lot more healthy. And to that end, I was looking for a drink
Yeah.
that would be very healthy.
Finally.
It's called Olipop
You did it.
Vintage Cola, a wonderful
Vintage.
flavor of prebiotic soda.
You did
It
it.
supports digestive health.
Oh.
Finally
that's
got
what we're here
probiotic soda.
Nice.
So excited.
I still can't
Olipop.
find one.
Is here
Is this-
today.
Is this the one that was bought by Pepsi? No, what's that?
I have no fucking idea, dude. It's got a wonderful blend of the cassava root fiber,
Yeah, cassava.
Oh,
chicory.
for fiber? Weird.
Okay, Pepsi bought Poppy. Sorry.
This does smell mildly cola-ish, but there's like a flavor on the backside that I'm not excited about. Yeah. Wow. That is sweet. Wow. That is really... How much sugar in this sucker? Very little, in fact. That's scary, because it tastes really sweet. That's not good at all. That's going to destroy my stomach. I'm ready for this. Let's go.
It's called gut health. Fine.
Exactly, it's gonna improve your stomach.
Yeah.
If it's got a lot of fake sugar in there, that destroys my guts right now. I cannot handle any fake sugar. It's no good.
Hey, I just want to go on the record that this has Jerusalem artichoke insulin in it.
Yeah.
I just want to. It's got
Why?
marshmallow root.
Sure.
I mean, I don't hate it. That is a weird flavor. I would not call it. I mean, I would call it cola. I guess that's the only thing you could get close to it. But to my mouth, it tastes more like a mildly peppery root beer rather than a like a cola, like a. Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay.
No,
It's
he's liking
interesting
it.
because they do have a Dr. Goodwin, which basically reads like Dr. Pepper.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
they-
yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's
They do.
true.
They have a lot of different ones.
They do.
That's a 4 out of 5. I like it.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
damn.
Wow.
I
He's
enjoy
like,
it.
"Oh, I don't
I
want to
enjoy
get
it.
a strawberry soda." Look at him now.
Now
He's
we'll
on the
see what
phone.
happens at the next podcast. I might come back with a report on how this affects my stomach, but for right now,
And also your wallet, because you'll be broke.
that was true. It's actually not bad. Not bad. I mean,
There you go. Awesome.
but you know, it's important to when you're
So,
trying to
he's doubling
approach
up.
your
Oh, look
health
at him.
to make sure you talk to your good friends, the Dr. Cola, the Dr. Goodwin.
Oh, yes, I
It's
wanna hear how
important
this is.
to be very
You set him up,
clear.
DJ.
Let's try a little Dr. Goodwin's Olipop here.
Dude, look at him. Man.
Jesus Christ, that's like too much cherry,
It's
brother.
rare we get to. Oh, on the scent. On the,
Oh
on
my
the
god,
nostril.
that's like really fake cherry flavored. Like,
That's
Not normal
Not
for Dr.
good.
Pepper.
No.
Yeah.
no. But I'm not. I wouldn't complain.
oh my god, that tastes like fucking cough syrup. Oh my god, that's a 1.
Okay, well.
That tastes like cough syrup, brother. Holy shit, does that taste like cough syrup?
That's not good.
I mean,
Oh
there's
my
supposed
God,
to
I
be
can't
a
drink
little
that.
bit of medicine
No,
to
no,
the Dr.
no.
Pepper taste, but
No,
Yeah,
no,
there should be a
that's
little
gonna
bit of
go over
medicine
there.
taste to it.
I
A
can't.
little bit kick, but yeah.
I got sick on
Come on,
cough
man.
syrup one time, and I can't drink that. I'm sorry, I can't even look at that.
Sick of
That's a
Hey,
come on.
1 out
Oh,
of
a bit more.
5. Ooh, no. Okay, a little bit more. Oh god, I almost dropped it.
not a 0.
It's like purely cough syrup. It's like exactly
That
that
sounds bad.
red cough syrup. Like dollars to donuts. That's what it tastes like. Also, there's a cat attacking her. That's
Yeah,
very
he's
surprising.
fucking being a menace right now. I'm sorry if my audio is all fucked up because he keeps
Dennis
bumping into
the
the
Menace
microphone.
cat.
And, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if it's past date or something. I don't know.
Sickly sweet, but definitely tastes like cough syrup. There's no other flavor. That's what it is. I can't break it
Oh,
apart. It's just cough syrup.
Really?
I wish my dad was home. I would have gotten it. I would have had him taste it. Yeah, it's cough syrup.
I'll leave it on the side. I wish I could try that banana cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Did
I
you
could-
fridge these? It feels like these are
Yes.
things that need to be.
Yes,
fridged.
they've been
Okay,
fridged.
Just
Yes.
making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
They would
Yeah.
probably explode if you did not. I would think because
No.
I wanna look for this and try it as like a regular Dr. Pepper consumer and see
Yeah.
how
Right.
bad it actually is.
it's not good. It's very, very much cough syrup. But
That's what you say.
yeah, definitely a vintage cola is a 4.
We need a
Light
Texan
and
to
day.
judge this, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
like
all right.
that's where it's from. Okay.
All right.
They have a pantry ready line, so you don't have to fridge them.
What? That's
Apparently so.
weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
All right. I changed my video background. Everyone knows it's changing back. There you go. It's blur. Okay. Yes. Very good on the vintage cola thing. Very good. I would put these in a glass, but they're both dark brown. There's nothing
Oh,
exciting
it's-
about them.
The pantry ready thing, it's because they have probiotics, so they're
Yeah.
supposed to remain refrigerated most
Yes.
of the time normally, but these are shelf stable or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do these
No.
not have the prebiotics or whatever the fuck? It doesn't look like it, does it?
It says you still get the same great digestive health benefits.
Oh my God.
But I don't know if the ingredients are the same. They probably
Reading more down the ingredient list. We got all kinds of stuff that's gonna destroy my stuff. We got prune juice concentrate, plum juice concentrate.
Yeah. All good stuff for your gut.
aren't. This is a poop and drink.
We gotta wrap this podcast up.
As stevia. That's why it probably tastes so sweet.
It's
Yeah.
really sweet.
Oh,
It's
never mind.
Really
I'm not gonna
sweet.
buy any then. Fuck that.
Like,
What's the hate on
shockingly.
stevia? Mary's anti-stevia.
Yeah.
Fake sugar is so nasty. I don't like any of it.
Wow.
Hey, I like Splenda.
They're all fine. I think stevia, is the best one.
No.
You want me to go first, Sean? How big of a bit have you got?
It's a decent one.
I
Yeah,
got
I'll
this
go
flavor
first.
on my mouth.
I only got two things. My wife opened these earlier, like when I say earlier, like a month ago, but they're probably still good. I don't know if you guys have them here, but we had like Pringles Super Mario collaboration or some
No.
shit.
When I went to Japan, there was another brand. It wasn't Pringles. It was called Chipstar, and they had Mario Wonder themed. It's themed.
Huh.
Pringles. They
out
had
of
like
my
a curry
mind.
flavor and stuff.
Ooh,
yeah, I
fun.
ate them when I was waiting for our bus to go to Kawaguchiko. Yeah,
Curry flavored chips sound potentially good.
These are more
they
They
are
are
in
very
Europe.
good. Pringles are better. Chipstar sucks,
Oh.
is what I found
Fuck
out.
Chipstar. Wow. They have a bunch of like sour cream and onion has Luigi on it. The original has Mario on it. They also have these, which is a Pringles mystery flavor.
Yeah.
And I have not heard anything about this. I don't know anything about it. The kid had one earlier, and she said she likes it, but it's spicy. But everything to her is spicy, so that means
Yeah.
nothing. My wife hates it, which is a reason why there is still basically a full can left because she refuses to eat them. So
I wonder
This
if
will
the
be something.
mystery flavor is like their curry flavor. That was not very good.
We'll see.
it smells like the barbecue flavor that they have here, which is Texas
Oh,
barbecue,
okay.
which you guys don't have. I don't think.
I think it's just called barbecue. But the Luigi one
Tastes
was
like pizza.
sour cream and onion over there too, so that's weird. Oh, pizza, that makes sense.
It's a
I'm
Mia
getting a
Mario.
pizza.
I
I'm
love a
getting
pizza.
pizza base to this, and yeah, that would make some sense. Like a Roni. So it's a little meaty. It's a little spicy. Surprised the kid. It is a little spicy, yeah. I like them.
Oh,
I think it's like a Roni, a pepperoni, or like one of those kind of meats, and maybe like a spicy tomato with a pepperoni to it. It's got that vibe to it. I wouldn't say like spaghetti or something, but yeah, that's the vibe. Has anyone has Big Pringles said what this is yet?
I'm looking at the Pringles wiki on fandom, and it says they appear to emulate the taste of a sausage. However, speculation exists about the taste being pasta sauce with minced meat. So it's probably
Yep.
Italian sausage
Yep.
flavored with like pasta. Yeah,
Yeah.
tomato.
Yeah, pasta sauce. Yeah, because there is like a tomatoiness, and that's probably why my wife doesn't like it. She hates tomato chips. But I love them.
Yeah, no, it sounds good to me. Spicy Italian sausage with a pizza sauce taste. That sounds good.
Yeah, no, yeah. These are good. I like them.
good.
Surprised I could actually guess the flavor that everyone assumes it is as well. Usually I'm way off.
No, it's fine. Well,
These are good but expensive.
I wish we had them over here. I'm surprised we're.
I'm
just, like, a
surprised you guys
Mario
don't.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird as Europe only.
Um,
Good.
We had Minecraft Pringles for the longest time.
Oh, we have Minecraft Doritos. But there's nothing
Minecraft
special. They just
Doritos?
changed the names of the things. Nothing special.
Rating. rating?
Mm.
Is it 4? Will it be 4? Or maybe higher?
Is it a 4 out of 5?
Nintendo Steel approval.
They're not
Yep.
bootleg.
Yeah, they're not bootleg. I thought that was funny. These might be a 4.5. These, like, if I were left to my own devices, I would like chomp on all of these. I think these are a 4.5. They're almost perfect. If I could tone down that spice, they'd be 100%. Because
Yeah.
I'm not always the biggest fan of spice, but yeah. And these would be done in like 5 minutes, like that whole can. That's very good there. I really like them a lot.
Very good.
You guys had the McDonald's, the adult Happy Meal? Yep.
No.
No.
Comes with like this weird nether flame sauce. It's very spicy. It's spicy as fuck to me. So you guys should try it if you like spice. Like I dipped a nugget in, had the tiniest bit of that, and tossed the pot like immediately. I was like, this is way too fucking spicy.
But again, it's for a kids meal, so it can't be that spicy.
No, it was the adult meal. It's the adult meal.
Really?
Yeah, they have
Chris-
adult Happy
Yes,
Meals where you
yeah.
get stupid
Oh.
adult toys.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
What
know
kind of
that.
adult toys do you get?
I got a bad one. I got like a Big Mac Crystal, which is just a cube of, like a Minecraft cube, but like the lines look like it looks like a Big Mac. It looks like shit. It's really bad. It's just a piece of paper wrapped around some plastic. I mean, the top has the sesame seed buns like inserted like plastic, but it just looks terrible. There's like a McDonald's fries helmet. I think the birdie girl has wings or something. I think you can get a statue of her. There's some much better ones. I just got the worst one. They do come with like skins, like Minecraft skins. The skins are not bad, to be honest.
Huh.
I've seen
These
people are
toys
looking at
do
these
look
now.
terrible. Yeah, I'm looking at these
They're not great.
Minecraft adult Happy Meal things, and I
Yep.
don't want them.
I wanted one, and I wanted to get it before the Shamrock Shake disappeared, because it was first year Shamrock Shakes, and Sham Shakes are weird and good. I like them a lot. What else I've been drinking, I will in a moment, is this Wiper and True Double Espresso Martini Shake, which is a 8.4 Imperial coffee stout. 8.4% Imperial coffee stout. I am excited by this. I think this was like seasonal. I think it came out this winter, like Christmassy time, so it counts.
Yeah, that seems like a winter drink. That's pretty
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah, right when it's starting to get summery. What's better than an espresso martini shake? Because they do an espresso martini shake. A double espresso martini shake packed with roasted malt flavors and roasty toasty coffee notes. This decadent dark beer is a proper winter warmer, ideal for taking the chill out of those dark, frosty nights. Unfiltered, store and serve chilled. I did not store it chilled, but that's fine. It was in my cold room, which like barely gets up to like 8 degrees, so that's fine.
Pour gently, it says.
Pour gently.
Oh, so don't do a hard pour.
Shake and not stir.
That looks dark. I mean, when the
Creep. Yeah.
foam is also brown, that's how
God.
you know.
Coffee stout. I don't know
It
what's
smells
Bum.
great from here. Like it's over
Bum.
here, and I could smell it. It's a good smell. It's a good smell.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, like if you could look in there, you can see like even the bubblies are dark. It's nice and good.
Nice and good, he says. Nice
Ooh.
and good.
Ooh,
Woo!
that's imperial. That's an imperial one. These are the ones. This is like when you're drinking it, it's almost got that like whiskey burn. Like it's everything's just warming up. It's totally doing that. It's roasty toasty on the front end. It's roasty toasty coffee notes. This one isn't bad at all. It is strong.
It's always nice when the copy on the can isn't lying. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, really. Hmm.
Yeah, which I've been finding lately, which is why I was hoping this was going to be good. Now, I've never had an espresso martini, so I don't know like how this fares. I don't know if this even. I don't know what like. What is an espresso martini? Is that vodka? Or what's a martini? Vodka vermouth?
Yeah, vodka. and
Gin, right? I don't know.
Gin?
No, there's no gin in
I have
martini.
no idea.
Okay, I have no idea.
No,
I
no,
think
it
it's
is.
vodka and like vermouth and soda water. or
No, it's
something?
gin and vermouth. That's right.
What, gin and vermouth? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, it warms you up. This is a winter warmer. Yum yum yum. Shame it's basically like summer out here the last couple of days,
Yep,
but there
yep.
you go. This one's not bad at all. This is probably a 7 out of 10, so 3.5. Yeah, let's give it a 3.5. It's not a 4, but it's 3.5. It's
Needs a
it's
little
too
something
roasty,
extra.
Toasty.
Yeah, a little too roasty.
I prefer my stuff sweet, and I prefer it like way more milky. But this is a 3.5. This is a good warming beer. It's good.
Can you taste the coffee at all or anything?
Yeah. Sorry, when I'm saying roasty toasty, I mean like roasted
Yeah.
coffee
Okay.
notes. Roasty toasty.
What does the cat think of the beer there, Mary?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
of
He's
the
just like
ramenes.
crawling all over me, being a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess an espresso martini does just have vodka. Espresso, coffee liqueur, and vodka. Sometimes people put Kahlua in it too.
Yeah, for an
It is
espresso
not
martini,
a true
it's probably
martini,
vodka.
as it contains neither gin nor vermouth, apparently. So
Oh.
I don't know.
What the fuck is vermouth?
Mm.
It's like bitters or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like an extra flavoring kind of thing.
I thought it was an alcohol. I thought it was a,
It is.
a clear alcohol.
It is an
Fortified
alcohol.
wine?
It's a fortified wine.
To wine? Wow. Okay.
I don't know. Guess I don't. Just why have it make a martini when you just have pour vodka and like Gatorade to this?
Hey,
Yeah, like,
brother.
the only mixed
What?
drink I actually order is a Moscow Mule because I know I like them. So I don't know. I'm boring.
Rum and Coke is pretty good too.
Okay.
Whatever
A
it's called.
Cuba Libre, as they call it down south.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, does anyone else have
Definitely
anything
not.
else they want to do? Anybody else have a drink they might want to talk about? Sean?
Yeah.
Are you setting me up or you just forgot I existed? I'm not sure.
Yeah, a little bit. You know,
No,
I
thanks.
forgot that you existed. You've just reappeared into the world, and I was like, "Whoa! Look at this cat,
Oh, look at him. Menace.
Dennis."
No.
Now he's gone.
He's very happy. He keeps just like staring up at me like, I love you. I'm
Aw.
a cat.
I'm a cat.
He's
on the
just wants to
podcast.
dance.
He just wants to be on the podcast.
Nobody wants to be on the podcast.
I want to be on the podcast.
Um,
I want to see what drinks you got, sir.
Shut up! My
No.
turn. Let me go.
But- well, he's doing a bit now. See, this is why I don't
Stop.
throw
Can you
those.
stop? No. You can't interrupt my bit. I can interrupt your bit because it was novelty, but mine. I'm a seasoned professional at this point. Okay, I need my.
Novelty.
Boy, guys, I've been crazy few months. It's been crazy. I need to cut back on all this drinking I've been doing. So I thank you for a dry January. I've been thinking I should maybe try to substitute from all the drinking I've been doing. So I got
It's
I got
April.
this.
Yeah.
I got
It's
this.
fucking April, brother.
I got this Marie sparkling wine, sparkling soft cocktail. It's a gin and tonic flavored.
A sparkling what cocktail?
That's
Shots?
gonna be so bad.
That's gonna be so bad,
It's
brother.
gonna
Sparkling
taste
soft-
terrible.
Get ready.
It's been infused with adaptogens and bionics.
Right.
Tonics.
These are two of Sean's like worst liquids combined into one, which is great.
It's fine. It's a non-alcoholic gin and tonic drink, so it's fine.
Jesus Christ,
Why?
a non-alcoholic gin and
Yeah,
tonic.
it's non-alcoholic. Dry January.
Yeah, dry
so.
January.
When you want the flavor of gin without any of the benefits.
copy on the can real quickly. Cibre, feel good, have fun. We saw the need for a sophisticated, healthier alternative for people who want an uncompromised craft cocktail taste and experience without the alcohol. Bre's exotic classic cocktail flavors combine the innovation of mixology with the calming energy and health benefits of adaptogens and bionics. Enjoy our magic in a can anytime, anywhere, minus the hangover. I gotta
Brother,
get a glass.
brother,
Do I pour this? Should I pour this in a glass, DJ? Is this
I would like
or-
to see the color. It's
I would
gonna
like
be
to see
white,
the
but
color. It's gonna be white.
I always like to see color. Just you don't need to do the whole pour. Just a little sipple.
You know the big
Also,
thing.
what's a bionic?
Bionic.
Bionic.
Yeah. He's gonna become the bionic man here.
B Botanicals. Bite. But
Oh,
not
botanicals.
botanic-
Okay.
fucking I don't know.
It's like
What?
a shampoo or something. It's like
I hope not.
Yeah,
Great.
that's the term I've heard.
Okay, that's a
botanicals
normal can.
before.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the color that you would think a gin and tonic would look like. Yeah.
The way Sean was holding that can so close, it looked like it was like a much taller, skinny can. I was like confused.
It's a skinny. It's pretty skinny.
But it's like a Red Bully type can.
Yeah.
What's
Red
this
Bull,
brand
yeah.
again?
I thought it was
I'm gonna
much
Google
taller.
it.
Bay.
BRAE.
Bray.
Bray.
Ah.
I'm just
Sparkling
glad
soft.
you're gonna be immune to malaria in a little bit here, Sean. I'm just really glad of that.
By the way, it has L-theanine,
Alphanolene.
ethylene, ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha.
Oh,
What is
this is
that?
an Aaron Rodgers drink, huh?
Yeah, ashwagandha.
Oh, it has cordyceps too. It's
Oh,
like
great.
a
Yeah, of course it would.
Weird fungus.
Right out, brother.
I need to see his face. Oh, he's
Nope.
fine with it.
No.
Seems
No,
fine
he's
with
not.
Oh. Yeah, I'm tasting that mushroom, all right.
That's a Mario.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little bit earthy there. A little bit earthy. Honestly, this doesn't taste horrible.
That's surprising.
Yeah, no, I am legitimately surprised it's not god awful.
That seems like the worst one on their website.
Yeah, I thought about getting the vodka one, but no, I was like, this one probably sucks the most. So
You aim to get the worst one.
Yeah, definitely have the feeling of a Sprite, I guess, but with the taste profile of a Sprite, but I don't know. Yeah, the first taste, the first thing you think of is Sprite for sure. Has a very limited palate to it, but then it kind of bites. It kind of hits you with the fucking very bitter mushroom flavor ish, I guess. A very bitter flavor that comes at the end.
That's not what a gin and tonic's meant to taste like.
No.
It does not taste like alcohol whatsoever, so I'm not sure what.
But yeah, I like my gin and tonics mushroomy.
Yeah,
Why-
brother.
I'm not sure why this is a cocktail, because this doesn't remind me of a cocktail
Sure.
whatsoever. But this isn't revolting. I'll say that much.
Apparently, this brand was at South by Southwest and they were giving
Yeah.
away cans, and that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. How much as only 10 grams of sugar. So
Only okay. Oh
only-
man, the image of the people who are probably founded this looks exactly like the people you think would have founded this Bray thing.
They also have another brand of drinks that are THC
Sure.
Wonderful.
called Jeng.
Oh,
So,
Jang.
yes. Yeah, Jeng. It's
Oh great.
Yeah, I think both of the brands are named after the two co-founders. It's weird.
Oh
so,
sure. Yeah. It is. I don't know where the G is from, but yeah.
So that's just a shitty soda, I guess.
Yep.
I feel a little bit more lightheaded. That's why it's me not being less dehydrated. But I guess if that makes me, oh yeah, they do look like shitty people, right? But I guess I did get some mushrooms in me, so and some
Yeah.
Have you ever had an actual gin and tonic?
no.
Just okay, yes. Great.
So maybe this is exactly like gin and tonic.
I mean, again, I've never
But-
heard someone say, I appreciate the mushroom.
In my
gin
gin
and
and tonic.
The nice earthy. Like,
Boy, the earthy
taste of
undertones of this
mushroom.
gin
Add it
and
to my gin and tonic.
tonic. Sitting on the veranda drinking my mushroom gin.
That gets a 2.
Okay.
2. I was expecting worse,
Yeah.
and it wasn't as bad as bad.
Excellent.
So it
Excellent.
was-
Did you get 12 of these?
no. Thankfully,
Okay,
it was at my it was at my farmer's. It was at my the local tea what? I got it fresh time, so I managed to get one. I was managed to get 1 can. And it was on clearance, so it was only cost $2. So there you go.
$2 on clearance for no alcohol, 1 can.
Hey, the
that's-
adaptogenics cost a lot, Mary.
You gotta get
thought-
stronger, you know what I mean?
Thought about
Goodness.
getting. They had all the flavors. I thought about getting them all, but I was
Expand
smart
your
and did not.
mind.
Anyways,
A lot of their other flavors are cocktails that are based with like fruit flavors,
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
make a lot more sense than just straight up gin and tonic with no alcohol.
boy, guy.
He doesn't look right. He's not looking good. He's looking a
Stop.
little pale around the
They
gills.
have a
Stop,
jag-
stop,
they have a
try it,
jag
try-
and tonic.
Try. Stop. Let me do my transition. Boy, guys, I feel so good after that. Ah, man, it's so good being not not dependent on alcohol anymore. So I'm so good about fucking stand the fuck up. I'm so glad that I don't need
Let's get up.
I don't need alcohol to have a good time. So I'm gonna drink this Four Loko.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This sour,
Brother, you gotta
sour-
slow it down here.
It's
Sour-
getting lit April.
13.9%.
That's
God
what Four Locos
damn,
are.
Four
That's what
Loko.
Four Locos are.
Wow, that's their new
Yeah.
gimmick, I guess.
Nah, it's always been this way.
I feel
Sour,
like the alcohol percentage wasn't so high when they still
Nah,
had
they were.
caffeine.
Yeah, they were.
sour galactic punch for loco, 13.9%. Contains alcohol, no caffeine, because the United
Yep.
States are cowards.
Well, I think
Um,
they got rid of it here as well, because yeah, they just got rid of it all over the place.
It's a premium malt beverage. Thank you, Four Loco. You don't need ad copy because you know what Four Loco is.
If you're watching this podcast, you know what Four Loko is.
Sorry, yeah, I should clarify. Yeah, you're right. They're usually about 8.5%, but they do have some of those like 14% that are just like around.
Oh, wow. I had no idea, but Strong Zero in Japan actually is caffeinated. I drink those over there, and I had no idea.
He's dead. Goodbye.
Oh, come on, man. Some more beverage. Why did you make it taste so terrible?
Yeah, like the sour flavor and the 13.9% alcohol combined sounds like it'll just taste like puke, in my
Yeah, it's-
opinion.
Oh man. Yeah. So. Anyways, yeah, this
Is
is
it kind of like drink and vomit? Because,
Uh,
yeah.
It's not that bad. Well,
Let's give it a try. One more try. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, there it is.
it's hard to swallow, man.
That's puke. It doesn't go down easy.
Yeah, like the 13.9%. They have to mask it. It's a lot of fucking shit. So it just makes it hard to drink. But once you get past the punch of terribleness, you do get to like the sourness at the very end. Like it's kind of like sour candy. Tasting at the end there. Man, it takes a lot out of me, man. It's like it takes a lot.
He's gonna need to lay down.
It's getting through the first salvo, but once you get to the second part, then it's like it's kind of tastes something. Like
You're gonna fight that mic arm live on stream. I can't believe that.
It sounds like a drink that you can only drink after you're already kind of buzzed or drunk or whatever, and you can't
guess-
taste it as much anymore.
This is the one that sends you over to blackout levels. Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You gotta stop, brother. There's only so much
So,
we can handle on this fight.
The man is still drinking, so I assume he doesn't have any more drinks. But for 4th of July, 4 Loco does Loco USA, which is also 13.9%, I see. So if one of you can source that, that would be very
All right,
good for
great.
me.
I'm good.
I might.
For you.
If I then.
Well, it's not going to be Loco USA here.
I miss drinking alcohol. It's been a while now. Oh well.
You don't, Mary. Not really. You think you do, but then you'll try it. You'll be like, no. No.
I'm giving this a 1, I guess. I'm a fan of malt beverages, and I kind of hate this. So
Yeah, if you're struggling to actually drink it, then yes.
it's just very intimidated, and when I get intimidated by a fucking drink, it can't be good. So this is kind of scary, actually. So I get my throat clenches up when I think about drinking it again. So it's a 1.
Is this your first 4 Loco?
I mean, yeah.
This is your first experience with God.
They're all like this, my man.
They
They
all
all
taste
fucking
terrible.
suck.
They're really not
You should
good.
try more of them, but they're all
There's a
really
reason
bad
front of the
right
show
away.
Jeff Gersman likes these, and it's not good.
No.
I don't think he even actually likes them.
No.
It's just the utility.
It was an ironic of how stupid they were.
And also the fact that he liked them once it got banned. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how stupid they were.
I would like to also
why would
review
people chug these? Yep.
rolled gold pretzels. They're pretty good. Cool ranch Dorito flavor on them. They're pretty good.
man.
I've been eating them on throughout this.
Well, guys, I feel like shit now. This
Oh, no.
This dry January that lasted for like 2 seconds was not a good idea for me. So I need to perk up. I'm sorry. I've let so many drinks. Chill out. I gotta perk up with this. I don't even know how to fucking say this.
Moss.
Moss.
I guess it's just moss, yeah.
Moss energy drink with electrolytes.
It looks like it's tamarind flavored too.
It's,
says up there.
Tamarind. Yeah, tamarind. Tamarind. What?
Have you ever had a tamarind?
Tamarindo.
Tamarino. What's up?
You ever had a tamarind?
No, I have no idea what it is.
All right.
What is it?
You're in for a treat today.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is this Moss or Moss Plus?
It's
I
Moss,
cannot
man.
believe there's two.
Okay, I asked because Moss Plus is coming up with Lionel Messi's drink,
Ooh.
but I don't see a Moss there.
So our goal in creating Moss energy is to establish inclusivity, create memories, and energize communities through Latina culture. We want the world to unite through our distinctive flavors, turn good times into better ones, and experience more energy with more flavors. It does have 8 grams of carbs, 6 of them which is sugar. Anyways, fucking go.
There are 2 as well. Oh god.
He's done. He got him.
So-
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
tamarind is kind of a flavor you have to.
Be ready for.
Yeah.
Take 2. Sorry, that was my fault. Wait, so what's tamarind? I'm sorry.
It's like a
They're
seed
like-
pod.
Spice, right?
Yeah, seed
Yeah.
pods with a fleshy, pulpy, and it's like kind of fruity. It almost tastes like lychee with like a little bit of earthiness of like a mushroom kind of too.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah. You just eat the pulp around the seeds.
Um. Oh yeah. I don't know.
I posted a picture of a tamarind seed. That's what a tamarind looks like.
Sorry, this Four Local broke me. I have no way. I don't know how to describe.
He
this.
doesn't have any flavors anymore. He doesn't know where it's at. He doesn't know where he is, and he's scared.
I gotta say, the Moss's Instagram is like full of boobies. It's very.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Oh, hey!
I think this mostly just tastes like the cane sugar that's in it. Is flavored cane. It's flavored cane sugar, so it tastes like a just a kind of like a generic soda.
I am so into this nonsense crap.
But thank you for linking this. I really need to see. Okay, thank you.
Why do all these energy drinks look terrible on their Instagram? Like, I don't understand.
Hey, man, at least Masters out here with this big guy doing a big pour in the sky. I appreciate this guy so much.
She's dumping her face in it. What the fuck?
Oh no, is it like that guy with that water? Are we doing
Yeah,
the water?
brand identity is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're lying when they're saying they want to make inclusivity. Nice. Yeah, it kind of tastes like a generic soda. I guess it makes it. It's kind of good. I mean, it's kind of good because it has cane sugar in it. I guess. I do start tasting my throat is tingling a little bit. So
Yep.
I guess that nutty flavor. I guess or whatever. Tamarind is. I guess that's probably causing it. But it's not very flavorful or impactful, so kind of tastes like a decent soda, I guess. But also apparently it's 200 grams of caffeine in it, so
Yep.
It looks
that's
like
all
they
I
want
need.
it to be a mixer. Is that? I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
It seems
I
like
don't
it
know
wants
about
to be a
No, it's an
mixer.
energy drink. I linked
Yeah.
this unhinged video where it's titled "It's Cleaning Day. Es Dia de Limpieza. Let Moss help. Drink Moss." And this lady gets up out of bed with no pants, proceeds to drink a Moss, grabs a mop, and starts dancing around. It's so weird.
At 107.
But it does have awesome cumbia music playing
I
during
Yes.
it, so
That's
I
pretty
advise
loud
you
music
unmute
in
it. Man, I wish
smell
we
that.
could. I wish you could play this on the stream because it's so weird.
Take a small sip and tell me that does not taste like what I think.
And now everybody's just watching this video.
Yes, everyone's just watching this lady getting ready
Yeah.
to clean.
That tastes
I
like
also
coffee.
appreciate
odd.
that one of their flavors is just
Cherry
Jamaica.
I think that's the Spanish word for like the hibiscus flavor stuff.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
odd, but okay.
I can confirm. Cherry cough
this
syrup
is-
is a go. My
this
father
is-
agrees.
Oh, really? It tastes like cherry cough syrup. Okay. Well, that's so disappointing. Dr. Pepper's so good.
Spoilers. I had to buy cases,
Oh, my goodness.
so I have more flavors.
Oh boy! Oh my god!
Great.
So we can have your Jamaica later and your Mongo later.
This lady has poured her moss into a bowl
Yeah,
and she has dipped her face
Yep.
into it.
Okay.
And brushing her teeth with her moss.
yeah.
Is it like
it
that
doesn't-
man with the
Morning
water?
routine
I
thing,
love
yeah.
that.
It does a meme where it shows a date and like
Oh, okay.
as a meme. I think they're doing that because that one guy.
Oh, I don't do TikTok or shit.
Oh, you have not seen it? You've not
Mm-mm.
seen the man? Oh my goodness.
was
Even
there-
I've
like
seen it, unfortunately.
I'm gonna link this to you. Get ready. We're
Oh,
gonna
she's
see a
impressive.
live
Oh.
reaction.
This is hot. Oh, somebody slapped her ass. Okay.
Dipping her face again.
I told y'all this Instagram is kind of unhinged for like.
I
this
love
is-
this Instagram.
I mean, they're all kind of like this, but this one is leaning all the way in, and I kind of appreciate it.
Anyways, I guess a 3. I guess. I'll have to knock it down because I do have to take insulin now because of it. But it tastes fine. It tastes kind of
I could see it being all right. I think honestly, it doesn't sound the worst thing. They're doing interesting flavors at least.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you're not wrong there.
What's it? Now probably past Four Loco. It tastes more like like an actual energy drink.
Okay, your
So-
your taste buds are like normalizing.
I'm getting my senses back. So yeah, it's kind of a mix between like a soda and an energy drink, I guess. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Is this still the tamarind flavor one?
Yeah. I'm not. No, I'm not. Those are for later. The
Okay.
other ones, the Jamaican ones. That's for next week or whatever. Anyways, 3. I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. I'm
That's
linking.
every-
Spent a lot
er-
of time
here-
on drinks. Yeah.
We gotta
Everybody
watch
get off.
DJ's reaction to the morning routine guy. Which is
I
really
think
good.
I might have seen the morning routine. I wasn't sure what I thought you were talking about a guy who like dips their face in water and like
No.
an energy drink or some shit. I think I've seen a morning routine person.
We talked about it a lot in JR
In
IRL
politics.
chat. It was in politics. Yeah, you're right.
Send it anyway. Maybe I haven't seen this one. I don't know.
He sent
I
it
sent
already.
it. I sent it. It's in chat.
Oh, okay. I've
It's
not
in
seen
chat.
this, man.
Okay. It's not worth
It's
it.
one of the strangest fucking
He's
videos. Takes him like 3 minutes to put rings on. Like, it's just like, what is going on, brother?
Why is Kyle
See what you
Rittenhouse
mean now.
trending?
All right. Well, with that, folks, that's been drink time. Let's watch DJ's reaction to the. I think that's what we're all striving to be. You know what I mean?
No, I'm good. I'm fine with my normal mom life.
But are you okay without a Nintendo Switch 2 in your life?
Man, this all of this is stressing me out. I want stuff to be normal. I
Mhm.
don't think that's going to happen.
Nope.
I don't know.
I mean, to be honest with you, was it ever normal? I feel like we've reached a point where I've realized nothing was ever normal. It was just varying degrees of crazy. What did he just do? Why did he
Don't
just
worry
bring
about
the can into his stream and then just crush it and throw it away?
You gotta be consistent.
I don't know what consistency we're going for anymore.
I do it every time.
All right, it's a beam apparently. I've missed it. I didn't realize. All right. Well,
If I didn't have a Steam Deck already, all of the Switch 2 stuff would just push me
Right.
to finally buy a Steam Deck, which is like $3.99 or whatever for like their base model. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like so split on it, to be honest with you. I really was hoping it was going to be good enough to like make the conversation about a Steam Deck or something like that not be a conversation. It'd be like, oh, okay, the Switch 2, it's good enough. And they got, but I'm just like, after that watch, I just felt
I
really
think-
weird.
So they never came out with the specs, right?
Yeah.
No,
We
no,
still
they
have to
have a
wait for that.
webpage with the specs stuff.
Oh,
I'll link it
okay.
to y'all. Yeah.
Was it all the same as what was leaked or what?
I don't know. I don't have
You
it
didn't look at it that
memorized.
much, yeah.
We don't know specifics about the CPU and GPU.
Okay, yeah, stuff like that is what I was talking about. On paper, when they say like this can do 1080p and 120 or something, or like
Okay.
1080p portable, with some of these games, and like it looks pretty powerful. It does look like it's much better than a Steam Deck, at the very least in that regard.
Yeah,
Um,
I linked the tech specs thing. It says for CPU/GPU, custom processor made by NVIDIA. Like, that's all
Sure.
that they tell you. Yeah.
You know.
But then what I saw somewhere else is like its runtime is much shorter, in terms of the Switch, the original Switch. Like what is it, 2 to 6 hours or something like that?
Actually, it seems very comparable with the launch Switch battery. Like, they put in a better battery at some point.
A
I
bigger
still
battery,
have my
okay.
launch Switch. I don't have an issue with it or the Steam Deck.
Yeah. I'm just saying, when I saw a
That's right.
comparator somewhere, like the other one was like 4 to 8 hours or some shit like that, 3 to 7 hours or something. It was more than what this one's purporting.
Well, this is a very generous, like 2 to 6 hours. It's a pretty wide window.
Yeah.
I forgot because of that partnership with NVIDIA, they let NVIDIA put out a blog post about the CPU or whatever. They still don't go into that much detail. It just says what it can do. It has DLSS, ray tracing, etc.
It says AI like 50 times, so you know it's good.
But yeah, they, at least for what they showed, they didn't show anything that was like, this definitively looks like 10 times the performance of the Switch 1. They, like, I think people will find that hands-on when they go hands-on with it and see like, Zelda's a locked 30 now, or like actually is at 1080 frames and like, again is a locked 30 frames per second or something. But when they show you like the Donkey Kong game or like Mario Kart World, it's like, well, fucking Mario Kart kind of ran pretty well anyway, so that doesn't look too much different to a fucking Mario Kart game to me, graphically and stuff like that.
Apparently, Metroid Prime 4 looked very nice, like handheld and docked. Like it did 4K 30 or whatever, or maybe it was 4K 60. I'm terrible, I don't remember. But it can do up to 120 frames on like handheld, so that's nice.
And obviously, we'll get answers about how better it is to the Switch once it. Well, especially once Metroid comes out, we can compare obviously the Switch version to the Switch 2 version, so we'll know definitely how much better performance was.
Or Pokemon A to Z, is that what it is?
Well,
Z
Z
to A, I
Z
think.
to A.
Yeah.
that's gonna play like shit no matter where.
No, it looks so much better on the Switch too. I was like, damn, I want the. And there's gonna be a free upgrade for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which needs
Oh,
it
that's good.
so
That's
badly.
good.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like some of the games are gonna have free updates. That I don't know. They probably won't have high-res texture packs or anything, but they'll at least run better.
To be honest, I'm just like, I don't know. The games, there were a couple that I thought, oh yeah, I'll play that, but I'll be honest, during, they had that, what is it, the Switch reveal thing, and they showed off a bunch of games. There's just not a lot outside of Mario Kart.
Aww.
Oh my goodness, that cat loves you.
He really wants to switch too.
He really wants
God.
to switch to. Oh my god, he's going in for that skull!
Eating me.
He's assassinating you.
God. Mary's cat just tried to kill her live on stream.
He's eating my hair.
I would say I don't want to criticize the lack of games for a console launch because there's never a lot of games for console launch.
Mm-hmm.
I think the games they have shown, obviously, the Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World, they look pretty great. So I would say they definitely have games coming at launch or near launch that looks fantastic. So
Yep.
that's.
I have to look at the treehouse for that Donkey Kong game. It looked fine.
It looks. Yeah, I guess.
Can a brother
It looks like
just
they're
get
actually
Crazy
trying to
Kong?
do
I mean,
something, so
just give me Lanky Kong again. Just give me a little bit of, give me some
No.
Kongs. You know what I mean?
No.
Kongs,
You know what I mean?
multiple Kongs.
apparently
Yeah.
there are like references to Donkey Kong 64 in
Please.
the game.
I don't know
so
why
That
there
has
you
to
go.
be, yeah.
Why have they killed my
No.
brother Lanky? I just need to know. All
This
right.
is a weird pervert.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I'm not pre-ordering. It's too
No.
expensive for me. Like as people said, like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong is not enough to sell me on that. Especially because the wife has a Steam Deck recently. I just don't need it. Like I'm not itching to play the Pokemon games. I don't have Scarlet or Violet or whatever. And what else is there? Like Zelda, I've been burnt
Yeah,
enough times
Zelda.
on Switch, so fuck those expansions. I don't care about Metroid.
Wow.
I don't know what else. What else is there? There was no Mario
Kart,
announced.
I guess.
Yeah, it's just that Mario Kart, and I'm still holding out hope that there's a Forza Horizon this year. So that's my prayers.
And the only upgrade pack wise that looks interesting is for the Kirby because it's just added content.
You don't want the camera?
the-
Nobody wants the camera? Nobody gets excited about the
Man.
camera? No one got that?
Oh
about the
no,
camera?
no.
I gotta-
I laughed so
Fair.
much at the camera.
I got Kirby Forgotten World for like $15 on sale. I can't
Nice.
believe they're selling that again for $80.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh.
are. All
Well,
right.
hopefully the upgrade cost will just be like 20, I guess.
Well,
And it
hopefully
seems
it's
like,
10, not 20. Jesus.
Well, it's gonna be 20.
They have a web page up for the Switch too. If you have the Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack, like the more expensive Nintendo Switch Online, you are getting the upgrades for the 2 Zeldas at launch
Yeah.
for free. And they had like pictures of Metroid and Kirby and stuff right above this announcement. So hopefully you will also get those included with your subscription when they release, but they haven't said
That-
so yet.
Is that like a permanent thing?
Apparently, they didn't say anything about limited time only or whatever, like they did with the bundle with Mario Kart. Let me see if I can find that webpage again for y'all.
So, I guess the only other thing I would say is that I talked to Sean a little bit about this when we watched that
Who?
live stream together. You, Pop King.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I think we did watch that together.
Very sentimental.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we're wonderful friends. We spend lots of time
I'm
together.
so mad that you didn't like recognize the pop I get when they showed Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. You just sat there eating your chips like.
There was a Fire Emblem game there?
There was a Fire Emblem game there?
Yes. Thank you for like 2 seconds. Thank you very much.
There was? I missed it. What was it?
Everyone was talking about Silksong, I'm sure.
How dare you? No, it's just for the GameCube.
Oh, the
Online.
GameCube segment. Okay. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Path of Radiance was on there. The GameCube games they picked, I'm surprised. Like, they're actually good. Like, I want to play
Yeah.
Pokemon XD because my sister stole my copy with her GameCube when she went to with my GameCube when she went to college. So there you go.
What the heck games did I forget? Now it's all gone in my brain.
What were you gonna say, Albie? Before I derailed this conversation.
Yeah.
Derailed the entire conversation. We talked. I mentioned I'd never been more.
Yeah, we
I think
talked.
I was shocked that with the Switch, like they brought all these they brought the handheld side of their company in with their console side.
Alright.
And I never felt like the games they've been releasing have not been at a clip that I would have thought. For moving their handhelds in with their console game, like they used to put out a lot on Game Boy, in particular, like a lot of games, and I just have not seen that. And even this
Well,
kind of made me go like,
yeah.
where are those games at? Where like?
Nintendo has really changed their business model like over the past 10 years. Like
Yeah.
they have a very scheduled pace of releases, like one title
One a month.
per franchise per year, and they want to keep the prices high. They don't do those player's choice like $20 games anymore. They want to make sure each game can sell for the maximum amount for the most amount of
Yeah.
time, so
At
they space
best
stuff
you-
out.
Yeah, I guess
At
that's
best,
true.
you have that like 2 for $80. It used to be, or was that
Yeah,
Target
the
or something?
vouchers.
Right.
Yeah, the
too.
vouchers. Yeah, they used to have that. That's like the closest you get for a discount from them.
I just, yeah, for me, it's just, I don't know. It's just not, and I guess some of that, Sean, you said that, like, some of that's the remake stuff.
They
They remake-
remakes a year. So
Yeah, they were
you know,
making a
probably-
lot of games. It's just, I don't give a shit about those remakes. So maybe that's
Exactly.
also part of it, too. So I don't know. Well, that's not fair. I want to play that Detective Club game, but that's about it. Because I like detectives.
And Tuna in the chat made a very good point that like making GBA and DS games and going to Switch, like that's a big scale up in development costs for sure. Like 3D
Yeah.
games, in general.
But I also feel like you could still do the smaller games, too, on Switch and still...
You
be
can.
selling,
There
you know
was,
what I
like,
mean?
Yeah,
Sorted by
but-
numbers and all those sort of smaller.
Yeah.
The Nindies.
It's harder to charge $80 and keep it
Yeah.
charge $80 for years and
90.
years with smaller games. So
Yeah. Now, how is
but, like,
Nintendo doing financially right now? Like,
Oh,
are
I'm
they
sure they're fine.
good?
what?
Like,
I'm
I
sure
don't
they're
have a
fine.
sense of that.
Yeah, they're doing great, dog. But like you just said, they released the Emilio, the Smiley Man. Like they just released a small game. The Emilio,
What?
the visual novel.
Famicom
Okay, okay.
Detective Club sequel. Yeah,
Yes.
I do want to play those. I do
Yeah, me
want to
too.
pick those up eventually.
But I guess then comes the question of, do I need to buy a Switch 2 for that, or
No.
do I just need to get a Steam Deck, crack it to make it into a Switch 2? I mean,
Well,
Well,
I don't think
think
it'll run
the
the
Steam
Switch
Deck
2
will- yeah.
games too well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
the Steam Deck will run the Switch 2 games.
Well,
yeah.
how
The
about-
hardware? I don't think is strong enough.
transition. How about other options out there, Sean? Throw into you, Sean, who bought a thing recently that might be applicable in this situation.
I mean, I was gonna wait till I actually have it. to talk about it,
Okay,
so.
okay, never mind. No, never mind.
Oh,
I thought you had it already. Never mind. Okay.
No, I still. It's again, like I said, it's in Hong Kong right now. Hopefully, it gets here soon.
Okay.
But I bought another retro handheld device. So, when Jeff was streaming, Jeff released a video for Picross 3D. Made me like I want to get a handheld to actually use it as a touch screen. So, going to get a device which will let me touch it and play Picross. I just want to play
Touch
Oh.
Picross, disgusting. You have to
Disgusting.
use buttons. Come on.
shush. I hate how there's no great way to play like DS and 3DS games on like a without the actual console itself. So that's why I bought a device that has a touchscreen, so it makes make it so it's a lot easier to actually enjoy the games. So I can't wait till it gets here, and I want to explore that console more because I did have a DS and 3DS, but I still hadn't played too many games on it, so I definitely want to explore the library more. So.
Mm-hmm.
And hearing hands-on impressions, there was a press event the same day as the Direct. People who have handled the Switch 2 say it feels like an actual, like, well-built electronic device now. It doesn't feel like a cheap plasticky toy.
Right.
Yeah, that was Switch 1.
And that's
true.
That sounds good. Like the Joy-Con rails, like you don't have to mess with the terrible feeling
The
Joy-Con
drift,
rails anymore.
God help them. They have
They
a better
just-
fix. The drift.
Yeah, apparently that is nice now too. So
Well, how
yeah,
would they know?
yeah. Well, like I said, from
It's
hands-on
been like an
impressions,
hour.
yeah. I still really want one, and I was willing to pay $500 for the bundle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Now all this
Well,
other
yes.
stuff
Yes.
with the tariffs and pre-orders being delayed in the U.S.
Would you
I'm
pay
not sure if I'm gonna get
$700?
one anymore. No, I would not.
No.
I would just wait and hope for this to blow over.
I mean,
basically.
so I guess this is the obvious transition, and I asked you guys if you're okay talking about it a little bit. We don't usually go too hard into politics, but
What are you doing?
like, how bad is this gonna get? I don't really. I haven't watched much news this week outside of, I don't know, yakking it up a little bit in our politics chat. Like, I don't really have a sense for how big the tariff is.
It's like 42% for Vietnam, and Nintendo moved their
that's the-
manufacturing
Yeah, to Vietnam.
out of China to try
Yeah,
and
that's
like
right.
head off this trade war stuff,
Mm,
and they didn't realize that they were going to use terrible, like, non-scientific calculations for
Yep.
determining like how they were going to do this. Yeah, it's just chaos like usual.
Yeah.
And apparently there was some statement put out. I don't know how much you can take value with this, but I guess Trump had a phone call with like Vietnam representatives or something, and they're trying to work out a deal or whatever. So who
Yeah.
knows what will actually happen, which I assume is why the pre-orders got delayed here,
Yeah.
because nobody knows what the fuck is going on, because our government is a trash dumpster fire.
yeah,
So there you go.
it's bad.
That's basically it.
It's
for
bad right now.
America.
I mean, there's obviously you can't take anything that's happening right now seriously until something actually happens.
Yes, yeah, it hasn't
Yeah.
actually gone into effect yet, so
Yeah, so nobody knows what the fuck to do, which is not a good way to run a country or.
You're saying that might cause some
Yeah.
instability in the economic systems of the world? A little bit of just no one knows what the hell's going on might be bad for us all? That's weird.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here's pre-tariffs. $500 is like how much is
Please,
how much was
$450?
a launch PS5 or like an MSRP PS5? Because over
500.
here the PS5s had like big price cuts where you could get it to like
Yeah.
£300, like
No, right
sometimes
now.
under £300.
Right.
Right now, there is a super good deal. You can get a PS5 Slim with the disc drive and Astrobot packed in for $449.
Ooh.
Right.
So, I mean,
That's a hard deal to pass up right now if you're.
yeah, that's really good. So,
And the other thing
And
to
like,
consider.
I understand
Yeah. Go ahead.
that like Switches are portable. You could, in theory, play it for 2 hours on the bus, and then you'll have to charge it up for 4 hours. And then I'm just going by their stats.
No, if I play Picross.
Yeah, they
Picross
just get
doesn't take
stuff
anything.
yeah,
out.
I mean, I do play Picross, so most of
But
the
that
time.
Mario Kart world, that's probably 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the PS5 is you have to carry like one of those rolling suitcases to take it anywhere because it's fucking massive.
I mean,
Even
you
the
can use
Slim.
Chiaki with a Steam Deck, Chiaki or whatever. Or you could buy
yeah,
one of those PlayStation Portal handheld thingies
Sure.
too, I guess.
for another $300 or something. Yeah, I get that there's some differences. You're getting locked into the Nintendo world of like Mario Karts, Mario's, Pokemon's, and all that stuff versus Sony's. But like, as someone who doesn't have a PS5, like seeing the $500 price tag on it with like the back catalog of the Switch, which I already have access to, is just like, it's not that much of an incentive right now
Yeah.
in my regard. I get the whole thing. I think even like right at the start of the presser, they were like, we want to make sure that people understand this is not just a Switch with enhanced upgrades. This is not like a Switch, the next
Switch Plus.
Switch upgrade or something, a Switch Plus. I think they went out ahead of that, tried saying like, this is a new console, this is a new thing. But like, I don't know. I think a lot of people are still gonna try and read it as like an enhanced Switch that can still play all my Switch games, or most of them.
I mean, when most of the launch is like, here's an upgrade for your Switch 1 game, it's hard to not think that it's just like a minor upgrade, basically.
And to be fair, too, I mean, a lot of people are going to make that decision right now because of obviously the economic situation. Like, if you could think of it as just an upgrade, like, it incentivizes you to think of that way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't need to upgrade because, well, I don't have the money for everything else costs so much. So why feel like I have to? Why does that feel like it has to be that? I can still play a lot of these games for now on old hardware, and maybe in 4 years we get back to a place where I would buy a Switch too.
4 years.
I mean, think about the government part.
Yeah, I know.
People are not going to wait 4 years to buy a Switch C. People are going to buy it now.
Well, they'll try and buy it at
They'll
the
try.
$500 rate, and
If
then
we
they won't buy
can.
it at the $700 rate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have to figure out how much it's gonna increase it.
I mean, like, well, it will increase by 40%, whatever the tariff on
Or
Vietnam
not,
is.
because it's all tariffs are all a
Or
joke.
not.
It doesn't-
If
So the speculation's pointless.
if there is a deal, then sure, but you have to think of like what is enacted and what will probably enact. So yeah,
Who
that's
knows?
why they
We don't know.
flat out paused it.
I mean, that's why he
Yes.
wants to do this, right? Is he wants to be the guy who's handing out,
Okay.
oh, I'll cut a nice deal with you.
I mean, no.
Okay.
He wants to be
Okay,
that.
fair
The
enough.
deal
I'm
maker,
just saying.
yeah.
He wants to be the
Part
deal
of
maker.
the deal, blah blah
Okay,
blah.
Okay, we won't.
But yeah, like you do have to take that into consideration that like it could be $700.
It could easily be $700. I would
Yeah.
say
I'm
the
not
most
paying
likely thing
that.
is that. I mean, but
I
This is-
barely was going to pay 500. Like, if they up it more, and with the Treehouse streams, I guess we should just say for like posterity's sake, like the chat was just constantly
Drop
saying,
the
"Drop
price.
the price" over and
Drop
over
the
again.
price.
So
Very silly.
it must be rough for Nintendo USA right now. I feel bad for them, like having to
I mean,
try and
like-
figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was talking to Amir, like, China, a couple weeks back, I think he was saying like 400 was like kind of the peak he was expecting. He wasn't really expecting anything higher than that.
It's crazy.
And we've already got 450 as a base, or
Yeah.
500 for a pack-in of a game that's on shelves for $80.
$80. That's crazy.
I feel like that's,
Yes, another
the
thing.
insane bit of like the pack-in is there's gonna be limited numbers of that fucking pack-in, and like you can save $30 or something for the pack-in. It's crazy.
To be fair, I think it's only $80 because you can get it packed in for only 50 more.
No, I think that's the standard price for most Switch 2 games.
Donkey Kong is $70, so no.
Why is Donkey Kong $70?
Yeah,
Who
like
knows?
Tears of the Kingdom being $70. I was like, oof. And I think I
Yep.
used vouchers for that. So yeah, and there's no voucher program for the Switch 2. So that sucks.
Yeah, that'll be in like a couple years time when they have like A, more games, and B, like they want to do deals like around Black Friday and stuff.
Yeah, Amir is saying like they can get away with it. That's why I'm not so sure they can.
This
I mean,
time,
I guess we'll see.
economically.
Well, I
They
mean,
can get
yeah.
away
How
with
much
it, but-
are PS5 games? Because the same
They're
things happen
70.
with. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember Nintendo tax. Remember when
For
the Switch,
now, they're
the Switch 1
70.
came out? Remember when the Switch 1 came out? I think a lot of those games were just like $10
$10
more.
extra. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that Nintendo tax. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if more of anything that's named Mario or a future Zelda, $80 at a minimum.
I mean, are they doing this? I mean, I'm sure development costs are higher right now. No doubt. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that it's. But are they doing the $80 thing because they're struggling? Like, I'm not really sure why they suddenly like went there. It just doesn't make.
Inflation as
Yeah,
well.
a lot of game developers are being shuttered, so there's obviously some financial motivation, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Minimum wage, unions, making sure enough people get paid. The need to have lots of people at a game dev nowadays compared to even like 8 years ago or something. You would probably just have a lot less people there. It just costs a lot more to do the same thing nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's exploring every angle for monetization and how they can get as much money as possible from one title. So
Yeah, I don't buy that
Yeah.
excuse. I don't buy that excuse that game dev is increasing. I think it's because it's Nintendo. And because it's Nintendo, they're going to sell a minimal of 10 million copies. So even at 70, it still can make a boatload of money. But they can sell it at 80 because they can. Obviously, the backlash is a lot more than they anticipated. But if it still sells $10 million at $80, or 10 million copies at $80, then obviously they can get away with it.
yeah, like Nintendo's not going to change anything until they see like financial numbers around what they're doing. They're not just going to change their plans because people complain.
Yeah. Drop the price is gonna do nothing.
No. But
Well,
for
yeah.
But yeah, for Nintendo specifically, I think it's because they can.
Yeah, your thing fell, by the way.
It did, fella. I didn't realize it was like paper thin.
Floppy, yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
floppy. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
just
it'd be rock hard. The how much are the more Nindies type games on Switch nowadays?
Like Box Boy or whatever. Box
Well,
Boy 2.
yeah, or like your I don't even know what to describe it. What are some of the last recent like
Detective.
Switch
That
games that came
what's
out?
that? The one Detective Club sequel. What's that go for right now? The
'Cause
Smiling Man.
There's some real like indie type games that are probably like $15 or something, and then there's probably like your half tiers, which are probably like 40. Are there $40 Switch games? Is there like a mid tier?
Emilio the Smiling Man is $50 on the eShop. Let me
There you
see
go.
about physical.
I would say that's a double A. I would assume.
That's probably what I'm asking about. Double A.
You know, middle of the road kind of like top. What's that game that just came out too that would fall in that same category? That British atomic Fallout game. That kind of I would think would fall in that same kind of. Atomfall kind of falls in that same.
It looks like you can get a key for Emilio the Smiling Man for like $30, but the physical ones are more expensive because I don't think they made very many, and a lot of them are collector's editions.
Well, anyways, for Nintendo specifically, they're just charging a lot of money for all their games in general. Like all the remakes are getting backlash because every time they release a new remake, they're trying to sell it for $50 at least. So
yeah, it's £40 here, which is a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, and I was gonna say this earlier, but as Chino reminded us that like Welcome to a Thing is not a pack-in on the Switch 2, which is very funny to me.
Yeah, like Xenoblade Chronicles X, a port of a Wii U game, they're charging $60 for. So
yeah, that Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake is $60. So Nintendo is just selling all their games at way too high a price.
Yeah.
I mean, I did just get the Super Mario RPG remake for Switch physical for $20. I gotta go pick that up today. Like it's so you can find deals.
You can find deals.
But
Oh yeah.
not from Nintendo.
Not from the direct source.
Yeah.
I mean, so here's one thing I was just thinking of, and I feel like I don't know how to say this without. I feel like right now the games that are the best that have had the biggest impact are not the big AAA $80, $70 games.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking look at what is going on right now in terms of even the Steam marketplace. I mean, you got Repo on there. Like even the top sellers right now are not those big games. You know what I mean?
Big games are releasing right now, though? So what games are you talking about?
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Shadows.
It sold very well. Like it sold like it's one of the best Assassin's Creed releases in like a decade.
That's true, and
now it's like a month old. So now we have their indie games. Like Schedule 1 is up on top of the same chart because no big games has a release recently. So what are you talking about?
I just wonder if video game industry has inflated the need for these big games at a certain point, when these smaller ones seem to do just as well. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like is this all like a fake conversation at a certain point when it's just like it's just gonna at some point the big game AAA games are just gonna be too big and it's just you kind of stop making them.
I guess we'll see how GTA 6 does.
Yes,
because that's like the big game.
Yeah.
And people are putting so much on this game, and like it's gonna be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Versus something like Silksong, which is more of your indie game, but people are still equally putting a lot on that game.
Yep.
But for example, like over here on Amazon, now granted, MSRP is different in America over to here. But like Black Myth Wukong, the MSRP was £60, and they're selling it for $50. Assassin's Creed Shadows MSRP was £68, and they were selling it for $58, I think £60. Like it's up here a lot. It's already at that's easily above the $70 tier because right now the the exchange rate, it will make it close to $75 easily, if not $80. Yeah. So already PS5 like MSRP is $80 or more here. So that's why I'm saying it's not unheard of for Nintendo to just baseline sell most of their stuff at 80, because the others are doing it, and like in theory, like, hey, this plays 1080 120 frames per second. The PS5, you're playing 1080 but at like 30 frames a second for your games. Like, yeah, they will probably have arguments that this is now much closer to PS5 and Xbox than the Switch One.
Yeah, like Elden Ring is going to be there. There's going to be a new From Software game also put out on this.
Yeah, that thing. Devil Blood, something. Dusk Bloods, yeah.
I super want to play this game. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, this is a system seller for me. Because, like, yeah, I bought the PS4 for Bloodborne when that came out and stuff. So, yeah, I was like, I do want to buy a Switch too, but
multiplayer though.
yeah, I know, but at least
Hey,
it's
Elden
all,
Ring
like,
Night Rain looks good. I don't know. They might have some chops there on the multiplayer
Apparently it
side
does
too.
look good there. Yeah.
it's going to be very different from Night Rain too, just because of how
Oh.
it's structured. But
I do want to play that chunky Jetpack Man guy.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Pretty cool.
he
looking.
looked like right out of Lies of P. It was
Yeah.
yeah. And apparently, like, it takes place in different, like, time and space things. Like, the levels will be different. Like, that sci-fi looking train is apparently a hint to, like, there will be weird sci-fi stuff in it too. So that's fun.
I loved sci-fi trains. You know what I mean? Honkai Star Rail.
Like how they
Great
had
sci-fi
aliens in
trail.
Bloodborne for no good reason. Well, no, there's
Spoilers.
a lore reason. But
Choo Choo
it's fun.
Charlie, another great train. Sci-fi horror monster train. Monster Train 2, also another great sci-fi train.
But
But
yeah,
for
like
example-
Elden Ring is going to be on there. So yeah.
Sorry. And
No, it's okay.
How dare you?
as Sean was saying, like, we have to wait till things are true. Like, some of the tariffs have already started coming in today. Like today, the 10% baseline has hit the UK, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, UAE, Saudi Arabia. So like, they're starting. Some of them are starting. Whether those like 40% ones are actually going to start or whatever, who knows? They'll probably, like, quote unquote, as you say, make a deal, especially with those places that are importing so much shit to America that, like, all that shit's gonna suddenly disappear off the shelves because there's just no one's eating that 40%. No one's eating that 40%.
No.
So if that does come in, they will just disappear or go to other markets.
Yeah. Hey, brother, how hard is it to go over to the UK? Just generally, I'm just asking. Generally, like, what's that process
Dude,
like?
Good.
No,
Do you have a passport?
I don't. I gotta get one this weekend.
Then
Yeah,
get
you gotta
fucked.
get a passport.
This weekend, brother. It's time to get
Yeah,
out of
good
here.
luck doing that with all the jobs getting cut.
Hey,
Good
brother,
luck.
let me talk to you. You might see something next week too from a friend here unsolicited.
You
You
keep
might.
saying that.
I would look up digital nomad visas. Like that seems to be the easiest way
Digital
if you can
nomad.
work remotely.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, Japan is supposedly implementing one, but
Ooh.
I don't think our family salary is high enough for like what. Not yet, not quite, but they have a weird financial cap. You have to be being paid at least this much from a foreign country to actually live there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you actually want to live in Japan though?
After visiting, yes, I would. Yes, it was very nice and chill. The food, like the prices to live there, especially if you're being paid in U.S. dollars. Well,
If
we'll
you're
see
in
how
US
long that
dollars.
lasts. Yeah, the
Yeah.
U.S. currency is probably not going to be so hot. But yeah, like right now, it would be super nice.
Yeah.
There's some videos you should watch of people who have gone there, mostly on those like those teacher visas and whatnot.
Mhm.
Get teachers, get internationals in and stuff, and like the big fucking culture shock that is working in Japan. Like it
Well,
is,
I wouldn't
it's
have to
merciless.
work in Japan, so.
It's
Ah, I
fucking
see how it is.
merciless.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently it's merciless working in Japan, as the culture shift is so much crazier, so much worse.
So really, I just
Working
gotta
as
win
an
the
English
lottery.
teacher over there would suck. I'm not.
Not even just teacher, like just businessman, just a lot of
Like I said,
a lot of
digital nomad
industries.
visa. You keep your job in the U.S. and you get paid U.S. dollars, and yeah, that's
But-
the ideal way to go.
Sure, but raising a kid in Japan is gonna be way different. So that's gonna be a lot.
Yeah,
more.
that's true. But also, I wouldn't have to worry about somebody coming in and shooting up her elementary school.
That's
so,
a big thing
yeah.
too. Let's be honest. Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of mental health in Japan.
Yeah,
there's
no,
other mental health
there's
issues as well.
Being,
But there's a lot
somebody
less
who's not
guns.
Japanese
There's a lot
living
less
over
guns
there.
there. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wow, we're in a really great headspace here. I love video games. They're great, aren't
Like
they?
I said, I've been stressed out.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
we
which is
all-
not great. That's not what I need to be doing.
No.
Like, I've spent a lot of time, here, I'll transition, playing a lot of, like, comfort food kind of
Okay.
video games. Like, just, I'm trying to keep myself as chill and not stressed out as possible a lot of the time.
Vibing. Yeah.
Yeah, especially like right when I got home from the hospital and I was on like a lot of medication, I couldn't really play stuff super great anyway. So it was a lot. I bought like the Steam Spring Sale was still going on, so I bought a ton of DLC tables for Pinball FX, and I was playing that on the Steam Deck. And that was so nice. I played a bunch of Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, because it's like my favorite game. A bunch of Infinity Nikki, just like the most chill, brain dead kind of stuff, and it was very nice. I guess I could include Ghost Recon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah.
And
That was also a lot of
and that
fun. I got
literally
to play
makes
that
DJ
in the
leave.
hospital
I
with
mean, that-
everybody. I was surprised I could actually stream from the hospital, and like the voice chat was actually not so bad. That was just using the built-in Steam Deck microphone too. Like, it was impressive. I went back and watched. I like went back to the stream and watched like, just to see how terrible I sounded. You couldn't tell. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, I was impressed by that. I was impressed it worked, even though it overheated your Steam Deck. I still was like, huh?
Yeah, it crashed at one point. I had to go in there and fix the settings and lower stuff. But I should have done that in the first place. But oh well.
Yeah, you did it over 5G, which was.
Yeah, I used a hotspot from my iPhone or whatever, and it actually worked. I was surprised.
Do we actually want to talk about Breakpoint?
Do we actually want to
No,
talk about
I'll just
Breakpoint?
finish talking about being in the hospital. I
Okay.
was in there for like almost 2 weeks, and it sucked
Mhm.
ass. So yeah, I
Yeah, I
played
imagine.
a lot of Steam Deck, and a lot of Pokemon trading card game for some reason. I don't know why. That was another like, this is brainless. I can chill and do this. But yeah, it wasn't so bad. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure it sucked, but
Yeah, I'm sure it sucked.
having the Steam Deck probably helped a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
What-
also,
Uh-oh.
talking about Pinball Effects, there is a Quest 3 version that just released on the
Yes.
3rd. I played a bunch of it last night, and
Oh.
I am now the 17th best player for Star Trek The Next Generation, 17th in the world.
Nice.
Damn.
I got over
Nice.
1 billion on my score. It was nice. I had one good game last night. Yeah, it's a lot of fun in VR. Like, it's more like playing an actual pinball table. You don't have to fuck around with camera angles and not being able to see part of the
Right.
table because
Mhm.
it's just right there, right in front of you. The mixed reality mode is pretty cool too. Like, I had Star Trek up and I was right next to my TV. So I was watching like a YouTube video, glancing back and forth, like, and also playing pinball at the same time. It was pretty neat with a headset. Yeah, it's a good version of Pinball Effects if you have VR, but it is also still Zen Pinball Effects where you have to buy the tables over and over again because they never put like you don't have like a Zen Pinball. Well, you
Right.
do have a Zen Pinball account, but they still don't factor in the tables that you've already bought. So that sucks ass. Like, you have to pay
Yeah.
$10 again for Star Trek. Like, that's just terrible.
For the
But-
10th time, probably, where you feel like, oh my god, I brought the same table 20 times now.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So, and they still have not fixed that. They will never fix that because they need money, apparently. And pinball is kind of a small niche. So I don't really mind paying $10 again, but the rest of the tables, I'm definitely going to wait for a DLC sale. There aren't a ton of tables available. Like the Williams tables that I care about, they have Addams Family, Indiana Jones,
Oh.
Star Trek,
Oh.
and World Cup Soccer, which is actually a really fun table to play.
Huh.
So yeah, it's good, but it's only for pinball freaks, is what I would say. And the lighting on the VR version is super flat. There's it's not like regular pinball effects. Like pinball effects on the Steam Deck looks fancier than on the Quest. But it's still VR pinball. I need to set up PC VR pinball. I've just been too lazy, but
Mary, I do hope you need to emphasize the fact that each table costs $10.
yeah, $10 or
those went-
more.
Those
Yeah.
went in a bundle. Okay. Oopsies.
I think Indiana Jones is $15 by itself. Like there's an extra Disney tax on
Yes.
top of that. So, yeah. That part is the worst part for sure. Just
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of used to it at this point. Zen Pinball has never carried over DLC that you've bought before, so yeah. And I compare it to going to the arcade. Like one play of Star Trek is probably like $1.25 now at my local arcade or something. So if you think of it like that, then I can justify it to myself for paying $10 again. But yeah, I'm definitely waiting for a sale for any more tables that I purchase.
Okay.
The bundle does knock off $15, but that's still like $50 for like 5 tables
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
or 6 tables. But yeah, well, once I know you talked about it pre-release, and the mixed reality mode really interested me, and I'm glad it sounds like it actually works very well.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, but also the tables are giant. So if you want to have like multiple tables set up, you need a big space to play. So I could only really have one table up at a time, like in my living room, because we don't have a ton of space. But yeah,
okay.
it's okay. But still, I would say it's basically only for pinball weirdos, like not for normal people, because it's just so expensive.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
And-
it looks neat though. I don't know. It's just.
It is neat, and
Yeah.
it's a nice way to play pinball just because it is the closest to actually playing pinball. Like, when you pull the plunger now, you have like a little virtual hand over the plunger and you can see it, and you use like the trigger to like it actually feels really good. Like it is a natural way to play pinball. And I think there is some special like $300 controller that links up with this, so you can have like a physical pinball kind of setup. I think I forget who builds it now. It's like somebody who makes a bunch of these like controllers, but I'm not going to pay $300 for a controller for this either.
I like how if you get the table that's like the World Cup soccer table, you just have this fucking dog sitting next to you the whole time
Great.
playing with the soccer ball.
That's good.
He was the mascot. And yes, all of the extra bullshit they put like flying around your pinball table, like there's a Curse of the Mummy like one, and there's this giant mummy just like screaming at you next to the table
Hey!
all the time. I had to turn it off because my kid was like freaked
What?
out. Yeah. Yeah, it's what is this crazy? It's X Arcade. That's who makes it. They have a special X Arcade 2 TV XR where you can plug in. You actually like physically put in your controllers, your MetaQuest controllers, in the box, and it uses it somehow. It seems neat, but I'm not going to pay $300 for that. Maybe when it goes on sale.
I just love the idea of this mummy just yelling at you to get better, to get good. Hey, you missed that shot. What's up? Let's go.
Yeah, when your ball drains, he just like roars at you with this weird green mouth. He looks like Eddie from like Iron Maiden or whatever. It's weird, but you can turn all that shit off.
Oh, this table's massive. This XRU thingy. Man,
Well, like Star Trek is a big wide body table, so it's pretty big. Yeah.
no wonder it costs $300. I will link the video.
I also have barely played a little bit of a new game that came out. Katamari Damacy. What's the technical name of this one? God,
Katamari
it's so long.
Damacy Rolling Alive.
Rolling Live, yeah, where the King of All Cosmos is now a live streamer.
Okay.
So
Right.
a lot of the dialogue in that game is very fun and silly if you're a nerd, which I am. It seems like it's built off of Beautiful Katamari, the 360 game.
Mhm.
Like it seems like almost like a mod or whatever of it. The touch controls are ass. You need a controller, is what I would say with it. Because, I don't know, maybe it's just that's how I'm used to playing Katamari anyway. It's a good Apple Arcade game, is what I would say.
Neat.
Yeah, you get to say the fact that it's currently only on Apple Arcade.
Yeah, right now, but a lot of other Apple Arcade games have been ported after the
Yeah.
fact. So,
They have like
that'll
a year.
probably happen too.
Yeah, like a year exclusive. Then it goes elsewhere.
And the levels are all pretty fun. They're like standard Katamari things where they have a gimmick. Like there's one level where you're in a store and you need to roll up the most expensive items. It's good. It's a good Katamari game. It's fine. It's not revolutionary or anything. Like I said, it feels like it's just a mod of another Katamari game, but that's fine.
But it's all new levels at least.
A lot of the items seem to be recycled. I haven't really seen much new, really.
Okay.
I think even the first level where you're in a room, I think it might be the same from the 361. But it's been a long time since I played it, so it might be technically different. But it sure seems like old Katamari, like with some new stuff repackaged.
Hey, just to let
Which
you
is
know,
fine.
if you search Katamari Damacy Rolling Live and then click the little ball, you can roll a Katamari ball around your Google browser. It's pretty good.
That's
Wow.
fun.
I'm
No,
doing
it's
that
good.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm rolling them
This
up.
is not new though. I think I did this like years ago. But yes,
We're rolling them up.
this
We're rolling
this
them
is
up.
I think. This is
But yeah, like my daughter actually played some of it as well, and she is into Katamari now, so that's nice.
awesome.
Like, except she sucks at it. She's
Aw.
Wow.
always like
wow.
handing me the controller and is like, "Mommy, you do this part." Katamari is actually kind of hard if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be good
Yeah.
at it. Yeah, you have to be constantly rolling stuff up. You can't be slacking. At
Yeah,
any
you cannot be
time.
slacking. Yeah.
This is true. This is very true.
What, are you gonna give Leona the PS2 game then? Just start from the beginning.
I would start her on the 360 Beautiful Katamari, because that
Okay.
one is technically my favorite. Like, we love
Yeah.
Katamari. The second game is also good, but I don't know. 361 is nice.
Yes.
Host.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm rolling up stuff on a.
Stop playing with the Google app.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Those
Oh,
are
good.
social media.
So how's Shadows doing, by the way, Mary? Did you talk about Shadows at all?
Yeah, I figured we would talk about it when Sean was talking about games, but because you played it too, right?
Yeah, Sean.
The what?
Assassin's Creed Shadows, the new game from Ubisoft. He is not.
I mean, honestly, I thought I'm kind of surprised it took a while for Mary to mention it because I think Mary has played more than me. Well, I'm not sure yet. How many? Have you gotten your first ally yet, Mary?
What?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay.
And I can switch characters whenever I want now too, because I'm in Act 2, which is
Okay.
when that happens.
Yeah, I'm assuming you get to Act 2 once you assassinate the second guy.
I don't want to go into spoilers, but yeah, it does involve assassinating people. Yep.
Oh no! Spoilers for an
Yeah,
assassin.
yeah, it's a big
Wow, it
surprise.
kills people. Wow.
I kind of like the format that they have set up, where it's just like go kill all these dudes. It's a lot like what I remember from Odyssey. You get to a certain story point, and then they're like, just murder all these people.
Just go out here and just start killing.
These important people that matter to the story, not like all the other people that you're killing constantly all the time by whistling from the bushes, and then they come over to you and you immediately murder them.
Get to him.
I thought you were talking about Mario Odyssey at first, and I was very confused. But yes, there was an Assassin's Creed game called Odyssey too. So Yeah, for sure. I would say for sure. I need to stop saying for sure.
For sure.
Um, yeah, Assassin's Creed Japan. It's definitely a neat game for sure. Oh my god.
Oh
what
my
can I say?
god.
I love being a ninja. Like all of the animations around Naoe and like her outfits and her weapons, like it is so ninja-y ninja. Like there are famous ninja all throughout the story. It's so ninja-y. I love it. I love ninja bullshit. So yes,
For sure.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. I was such a. For sure.
No, stop it. One. Give me one second. Where's that one?
Like just the little flips you do when you're like exploring a castle compound, and just all of the animations are so fun.
I just unlocked me being able to use Sirukins, and that's pretty cool too. They're kind of just like kunai, they're kind of but less powerful, but they're so cool just being throw them at people, especially
you
picking out the
unlock
weaker
those?
guys. Oh yeah, you can lock them. Yeah, it took me a while, but like definitely they're kind of hidden in the whole skill tree. Yeah, I think for sure like the aesthetics and just getting the feel for being like in this period of Japan. I think they do a very good job. Yeah, I think they do a great job making you feel like an actual ninja. And like I haven't gotten this unlocked the second character yet, but like Nome, he has like 3 different types of weapons. The katana, the one that's on a chain, and then
Kusarigama, yeah. It's like a
Sarigama,
sickle and a chain with a ball on the end, yeah.
and then you also get your Tonfus.
Tanto, it's like a
Tanto.
shorter knife.
All these like classic like Japanese weapons. I think, and I like how they all feel very different too.
Mm.
So where I'm going with this.
The Kusarigama is great for crowd control. Like you're just whipping it around in a circle around you, and you can just be whapping a bunch of dudes.
Whoa.
It's pretty fun.
Also, I'm still not very good with it because I can't really get like once I get in close, I kind of just die because I can't get like good close quarter wise. But usually if I just stand back and just do my heavy attack, that just kills them too. It kills them before they can get in. Should we talk about the combat?
I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's the same as like the
Is an Assassin's Creed
RPG
combat?
ones. Yeah, well,
it's
I mean-
basically.
No.
I turned on a setting where assassinate just automatically kills dudes if you are assassinating them, and I appreciate that a lot because a lot of the
Dude,
time
what if-
I don't want to be doing the combat if I can just murder them instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still don't like the combat in these games. Ever since fucking my Minecraft came out again. Ever
This
since
man's fighting his mic arm all day.
Ever since Ubisoft transitioned to the RPG mechanics in the Assassin's Creed games, they kind of changed the combat to be focused more on like well,
Stats.
stats like
Mhm.
obviously in the classical era it was much more of a rhythm combat where
Yes.
you were good with being good with the rhythm and timings. Nowadays you have to be to be in good combat, you have to have your stats higher basically. So it all depends on if you're level wise, if you're matching the enemy, and also depends on
Your
what you have,
equipment.
your equipment levels,
Right.
because what you have. It depends on how many skills you have unlocked, stuff like that too. All that comes down to the fact that I kind of just hate the combat because the combat most of the time the combat either feels too easy or too hard. It feels like you can easily mob down any enemies with a couple hits, or it feels like you just die in 2 hits because you come across an enemy that's like a higher level than you, and you haven't upgraded your equipment in a while. That's my big. That's why I kind of hate the RPG mechanics that infested the Assassin's Creed series. A big reason why I got turned off with Assassin's Creed Origins, because it's made the combat not fun, and I think it's still and this game still has a problem. I will say, I think they mitigate that somewhat, because of the it actually feels like you can assassinate people most of the time. I think in the last few games, it felt like you couldn't assassinate most people nowadays. But now they make it a lot more. Look, man, it's fine. I just need to get you in my crime.
I do too.
I fucking can't.
But I know Mary turned on the setting that makes it so you can assassinate anybody no matter what. I still have it turned off, so that which means I can't assassinate some enemies. I still can't assassinate. But I think it's interesting but you can also upgrade. You can use certain upgrades to make it so you can set your assassination is higher
It's more
level.
effective, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, on
right.
higher level dudes. Which now I never am going to spend any skill points in that because it doesn't matter.
Right.
But I do. But there are some RPG mechanics I do like. The fact that your equipment has different different like skills attached to it. It's like are like perks, is what I should say. So some perks are like makes your assassinations more powerful. So if I like something, if I add that, and also I like if I go to the skill tree and I unlock the perk that makes it so my assassinations are higher level, it means I can assassinate higher level enemies more often. So the RPG mechanics are definitely are somewhat welcome because it does makes it feel like I am upgrading my Naomi, but when it affects the combat to make it just feel like I can't even win no matter what I do, I hate that though.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of weird because there's no reason to like gate you or like why would this area of Japan have super high
Right.
level dudes? I don't get it. Yeah.
I mean, the
Why
history
is
stuff.
this prefecture so
Yeah, like
strong?
how is that stuff? Like the history stuff, the actual like Japan of it. Like, I mean, they were so focused on that with, last two games, kind of doing this whole like really real thing, and they had like a museum section kind of stuff in certain parts.
It's not as good as Origins. Like Origins is the one where they really,
kinda
really
figured.
tried with the history and authenticity. Like this one's fine, but I don't feel the museum like I'm really living in history experience as much as Origins. Like that was the only game really to actually pull that off, I think. Unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
I kind of hate the open world in this game. I hate it kind of quite a bit, for many reasons. But I think they made it an open world that I think is pretty boring to traverse. Everything looks beautiful, but there's not much to do in it. Um, you go to a certain town, and all there is some most of the towns, if they're big enough, they have a castle in the middle, which is the Far Cry Fort, which you go in and you take everybody down. And there's some objectives in the fort, but then around the fort, there's some shanties with some civilians or with some NPCs that you can't talk to, and that's basically every single town so far I ran into, at least in the first province. Whatever.
And they all kind of look the same, and there's
Yes.
not like any
Pretty
interesting. Like the townspeople are just walking or standing there.
Yes.
They're not doing anything interesting or lively. Like in Origins, there's a lot of specific animations in the town that just make it feel more real. This one is super video gamey. Like especially as you're going from town to town, there'll be a road, and on the side of the road there'll be some dirt road patches where random like Red Dead style encounters will just be placed there, and it feels very worksheety. Like we filled this game out based on a checklist kind of thing. It doesn't feel organic at all.
Yeah, and I think one of the main reasons why I hate the open world, hate's a strong word, is that I think I think they do the NPCs pretty bad in this game, or more the fact that there's barely any NPCs in the game at all that you can interact with. But they do have some random like NPCs, like you can actually like they might say something, then you can go talk to them, and they talk about something like, "Oh, this curse that affected my family line. I can't do anything," and then they offer you like dialogue choice, and then you say like one line, and then like the conversation ends. You know what I'm talking about, Mary? Like these.
I haven't seen those. No, maybe I haven't bothered talking to people. I guess.
So about one NPC in every town, you can they like actually say something, so you can go up to them and say something to them. But all it does is like give it's usually just them complaining about something, and then you can say something back. But then after that, the conversation ends, and literally nothing else. Um, and I was like, why is this pointless NPC conversation? Like, if it leads to like a side quest or something, maybe that would be interesting.
Eventually it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it won't. All it is a pointless conversation you have with one NPC you have in every town. Which doesn't go to the world building. It doesn't do anything to the world building, or it makes it or anything at all. So that's why I'm very disappointed with open world, because obviously it's set in Japan, so you would hope that they would do something more interesting, like historic wise, or especially when you know they have these cities that are obviously famous, but they don't really do anything with it.
And I feel like the game is lacking a little bit in the wackiness. Like Assassin's Creed has always had a few like historical characters that are a little nutty.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't met anybody
You
yet.
haven't met
that's,
any
like,
nuts yet? Okay.
No, I haven't met any fun like characters. Like
Yeah.
they're all
Leonardo.
very serious and about the story so far. They're all in service of Naoe getting revenge. And so there's, I don't know, I want some lightheartedness in there. Oh, I forgot another silly thing about the world building. You know how you don't wear shoes when you're inside in Japan?
Sure. Okay.
You
Yeah.
go to, you can unlock these little hotel rooms. I forget it's like Kaku something or other in the game. I forget the name, the Japanese name. But you can teleport to these, and they're like little rooms. You can refill your supplies and your spies and all this, get contracts. And when you go in there, you have no shoes. And when you step outside into the world, your shoes magically just reappear, and it's kind of silly. It's very silly. I mean, I can understand why they didn't want an animation of you taking on and off your shoes every time you go in there, but it's still just kind of weird. I don't know.
Well, all right.
It's just yeah, it feels very emblematic of like how this game handles a lot of stuff. They're just like, who cares? You have shoes now or you don't. Like whatever.
But there's a lot of shitting on the game. So I'll say something positive, which is I really, really like the characters in the story so far. I really like Naomi's her the motive, which is revenge, is kind of generic, but I think they do a lot of good job like building up to it. It's for the moment, which makes the moment that happens and it makes her want to do revenge. I think it's done very well, and I'm very invested in her as a character and her story. So I don't care that it's kind of boring getting to the main missions. Once I'm doing the main missions and learning more about her, I think it's great. I really liked it.
And I really enjoy the music during the cutscenes too.
Oh yes.
Like the music they're going for is, I looked up, it's like a Canadian Japanese, it's a Canadian Japanese psychedelic funk kind of band, and they do this interesting almost retro classical style of Jidaigeki music. Jidaigeki is like retro, like basically like what they're showing in the game, like old samurai type stories, samurai ninja stories. And they did such a good job with the music. Like when I first saw the original like reveal trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows, they had pretty terrible music. It seems like they got rid of all that, and the music they did pick is super awesome. Let me look up the name of that. I have a tab open on my phone of like that Japanese band, but they're really good, and they sound a lot like this other Japanese DJ that I've listened to before as well, because my husband told me about him. Where is the shit? Scrolling.
So, I wasn't able to get
More specific.
no, granular music pick as Mary is. I
Let's see,
thought
specific.
it sounds like it's a lot like no, a lot like a Clint Eastwood a Western movie, especially when that scene where all the baddies come in. It sounded a lot like that, like a Fistful of Dollars music scene, music from that.
All right.
Yeah, the name for it, really.
All right, let's
So
go to another topic.
No, we're not. Mary muted right now. She's trying to. I don't
Okay,
know.
she's
Yeah,
trying
I forget I had push to talk. DJ Muro is
DJ
the dude that I was
Muro.
thinking of. Yeah, look up his Nippon Breaks stuff. It's very similar sounding. Take is the Japanese Canadian band that they used to make the music. Yeah.
Take
Yeah. But like, yeah, I think the music's very good. So Naomi, I like her a lot. Yasuke, I still have you start out the game with him, but you quickly switch over to the other character. So I haven't unlocked him yet. I haven't been able to switch to him yet, but I'm definitely invested in his story too. So I can't wait to learn more about him and his backstory. Take.
Yeah, he seems like a cool character. Like, he's a
Yeah.
smart dude. And I enjoy playing as him as well. He's definitely a contrast. And I mean, you were talking about how you can't kill some dudes. Once you unlock Yasuke, you can kill those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm also interested to see how his gameplay is different from Naomi's. Obviously, he's more stealthy and he's gonna be more brute force. But I'm mostly interested in is if he's gonna have the same weapons or different types of weapons.
No, he has a completely different weapon set that
Awesome.
with different skills, and that is very nice.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to unlock him. And I will say I haven't been playing as much as I would want to because I've been getting distracted with the other games. But I'm still invested in the game. I still want to play it. I still want to beat it. So
Well,
mainly because I like the characters and story, not because I want to fuck around the open world. I do fuck around in the open world. I do like this going to the next waypoint and unlocking that. I hate how all the waypoints are like centralized in like a enemy outpost.
An
or something
enemy
like that.
outpost. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
you have to unlock the little hotel room thingies
Yeah.
in the town. Yeah.
Because you just have to pay for them, and that's pretty easy. And it gives you and it teleports you to a nice location. And I think
What other games you been playing?
No, I gotta
I
say
think-
one other thing about this too.
I want
Sorry.
to say one thing too. Yeah, Nobunaga. I think one of the more interesting things coming into the game is how they will portray him. So far, they kind of just portraying him like a ruthless warlord, but like maybe not as ruthless so far. So I'm excited to see, especially once I get the other character who actually works beside him, how they portray him more, how they portray Nobunaga. Because obviously for Naomi, he's kind of like a bad guy since he invaded her territory. But I'm starting to see more how they characterize him.
I gotta say, I think you're gonna be disappointed. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, there's not enough Nobunaga.
It's fair. I don't think they'll get. I don't think they're going to get too much of a nuance take on him, but he does definitely have a powerful presence. They made sure made sure to make him have a powerful presence. So that's nice.
Yeah, he is cool in the game.
Yes. What were you gonna say, Mary?
I was just gonna say, like, the weird way I've been playing it. A lot of the time, I will just leave it running on the computer, like, all day, basically. And using Sunlight and Moonlight on my Steam Deck, I will stream it over to the Steam Deck so I can just have that sitting on a side table, and whenever I get a chance, I can play a little bit of Assassin's Creed streamed over from my PC, and it looks very nice and runs very nice. So that is a nice way to play it if you can, is what I would say.
The game looks so fucking good. I love it. It looks amazing. I'm glad I got this new graphics card because it looks fucking amazing. So yeah, that's it too. That's all.
Okay.
And I love the seasonal change
Yes.
gimmick too, even though gameplay wise it doesn't really do that much, but it's fun.
No. It's fun. It's pointless, but it's fun. I just now went to a fall season for the first time, and seen all the leaves change. It's fucking amazing. Looks great. I don't know
I
why.
think we're. Oh, sorry.
I don't know why she's drawing animals all the time. Like, I don't know why she's doing that. But,
Oh, you
know,
draw an
it's
animal?
fine.
You've lost me on that?
Go off. Yeah, go off.
Well, you get the drawings for your little town, your Suikoden style town, and you can decorate the buildings with the little drawings you make. So
I love the building towns, building up at your town, and the game has it. It's kind of not nearly as fleshed out as I would hope, but I'm still spending way too much time making my buildings and then adding pathways to each one. So that's fun. Then adding my foxes. You get pet the cats, and once you pet a cat, you apparently kidnap the cat because then you can put it in your town.
yes, yeah, that is a great part. You can find other animals in like treasure chests too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have like a little baby pig on in my town now. You unlock all sorts of stupid decorations that you can decorate your town, like cherry blossom trees and stuff, stone lanterns, what you would expect. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop.
I'm sorry, this game is so big. There's a lot of shit to this game. I appreciate that. I appreciate giant games where there's just a ton of shit. I love that stuff, so yeah. I think maybe we're finally done now. Sorry.
Sorry, DJ.
Good God, folks.
That was fun.
I mean, there's actually a lot of stuff to talk about with this game,
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm glad. Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad I bought it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
wanna
just
get
trying
to
to
it.
transition at some point, and I just felt like you kept cutting me off. Let a man transition. Go ahead.
And it was nice that I was able to get it for $59. Thanks, Green Man Gaming.
Yeah, I bought it on a discount from Green Man before it came out as well, because I wanted to get the pre-order DLC garbage. So there you go.
I would say, since it's a Ubisoft game, there are cosmetics you can buy, but they all look garbage, so I don't mind not giving them more money.
I mean, one of the daily cosmetics was a rainbow kitten that had butterflies around them that you could put in your town, so I did spend my stupid
Nah.
purple currency that you unlock in the game on that. It's silly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a silly game, but I enjoy it a lot. It's kind of dumb. But some of it is actually good. I'm surprised. Yeah, like the story cutscenes with the music, I was genuinely impressed. I can't talk.
Yes. Yes. The story I think is very good, which was surprising for a Assassin's Creed game. I just wish the open world part was actually good, but it's not. The fact that you go up to the fucking waypoint, you guys do the synchronize, but they do the fucking the Breath of the Wild shit again, where you gotta actually hover over each point of interest, but it's just a fucking marker on the fucking screen. You don't actually see what's over there. You just go. You have to put your cursor over
It's
the
just a
fucking
question
icon.
mark. Yeah.
Yeah, like, why the fuck making me do this? This is not like Breath of the Wild at all. I'm not organically finding this shit. I'm just at the fucking whatever.
It is very video gamey at points, and that video gaminess takes you out of it, I guess. Yeah.
You're not beating your fucking open world allegations, Ubisoft, when you keep doing that shit. Yeah, climb the thing, the fucking open world shuffling.
So let me talk to you about Adamfall. What a great game, Adamfall, huh? That's all. It's okay. I know it's British Fallout.
That's what I've heard the most. Is that
whatever.
it's very British.
Very British. Governor. Somebody said a lot of very British people. A stiff upper lip, kind of folks in the town.
Are you using a cricket bat?
Yes, I am. I did use a cricket bat to beat a man to death, so that was fun.
Like zombie you.
Yeah, zombie
Like
you.
Shaun of the Dead.
Indeed, Governor. Yeah. So I don't know. It's such a weird game. Like they don't give you a lot of guidance. To kind of set it up, you like wake up in a vault,
Sucks.
kind of in like a barracks, an underground bunker kind of thing. Go ahead.
Sorry, no, I forgot about Mary's thing.
That was a weird
Yeah,
noise
no,
you made.
I don't
sorry.
know what that was.
I got very excited because sorry, sorry, Adam Fall.
Adam Fall. I'm sorry. No,
Sorry.
go ahead shortly. I'm sorry for.
No, I'm sorry. I'm actually interested about this game. I'm sad I haven't played it.
Yeah.
It's
It's on
okay.
Game Pass,
Yeah,
right?
it's on Game Pass. Check it out.
Yay.
So yeah, you just kind of wake up in a bunker at the beginning of the game, and some guy says, "Hey, get out of here! Something's coming," and you go, and then you're just in the game, and there's not a lot of like, "Hey, here's what you have to do." You're kind of just left to your own devices. There's like you can see in the distance the Atom Fall thing, which is like a big old science facility. That like is across a lake. And you're just kind of sitting there. Like it was very interesting to kind of have like no guidance. It's the only quest marker they tell you is figure out what's going on. It's that's a really strange experience. You just kind of wander around until you find something interesting, that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah.
Kind of like Fallout, but even Fallout had more. I felt like more guidance.
Fallout 4 had a lot more guidance. Fallout 3 though had a lot less.
At least they would lead you to the town. Like you could go in a completely opposite direction of the town, and just end up lost in the woods. But I don't know. The game is less combat focused than you would think. It's definitely not like Fallout in that way. Like there's some combat, but it's much more like exploration, puzzle solving kind of stuff. Like.
Ooh.
Figuring out where to go, open up this, move this around, get this so you can access this area. Especially once you get towards the facility area part of it, the big science research, it becomes almost Castlevania-ish. You're trying to find things to access different parts of the map.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Castlevania-ish.
Parts of the area you cannot access, yes, without an item. That is a mobility item that allows you to access them.
So you mean like a church action game?
I don't know what it has. It's Castlevania-ish. It's
That's what Japanese people call Metroidvania. Search action.
Yeah. Oh, so you mean like the 3D Castlevania games, like Lords of Shadow? So like,
you remember Lords of Shadow?
That?
What a great game! What a great game!
Like that Castlevania?
No. Yeah, it's neat. It's a pretty neat game. I recommend checking it out.
Sorry.
You're gonna just keep interrupting me. I didn't interrupt you very much.
I said sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're not. Don't lie. At least don't lie.
So if there's so little combat, then does it matter? Like, are there like RPG mechanics to make you more powerful? Or does it not matter?
It doesn't feel like it matters really. Yeah, like it's not. I mean, a lot of the combat ends so quickly. It doesn't feel like super impactful in that way where you're like building out a character and you're trying to get better stat points and that kind of stuff. You don't really feel that. It's much more stealthy if you're in combat. Much more like kind of quiet. Like, hey, stay away from the outlaws who are all like wandering around with cricket bats.
I've definitely heard it be compared to like Stalker and like the gameplay style in general.
Yep. Very Stalker-ish. It's neat. I think it's a neat game. I think it could be a bit better. I would like more guidance. I'd like a little bit more, like, what am I doing? When am I doing it? Where am I? Just a little bit more structure. I think would probably have benefited it a little bit because I think early on it definitely took me a while to get engaged into the game because it was kind of just too open. It was like because you could go off on a path, right, and just like not run into stuff for a while. Outside of like fighting some random outlaws and stuff like that, you gotta have people interested in where you're going with it stuff. So,
are you invested in the story whatsoever?
I'm a little invested. I'm interested enough to see what the hell is going on here, but at the same time, some of that is maybe I should just play Stalker 2 at a certain point.
I mean, the gimmick of Atomfall, like it being based off of a real historical nuclear disaster that happened in England, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That is a neat gimmick.
Yeah, I think it's neat. It's something I would recommend checking out. I'm probably a couple hours in now, so I'm curious where the hell this game goes, but I've heard kind of the ending is bad. I know we talked about that. I think that last time.
Yeah.
So.
I heard someone say that like they just wanted the game to end, like near the end of the game. They
Yeah,
were just
I could
done
see
with
that.
it.
I could see it. I could see that because it's just not. I mean, what can you do with this setup? There's just not quite enough there to probably wrap it up in an interesting way. But I think it's a pretty good experience to try out. It scratches an itch. I could see Adam Fall 2 being very, very good. Let them have one shot at this, kind of get their feet wet. I could see their next game being very good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sean.
Beat the game first. Let's get
Okay,
a full.
okay, all right.
Let your palate get fully enveloped with Downfall before you make proclamations like that.
I don't like the way you said that at all.
These are the same developers that do the Sniper Elite games, right?
Yep.
So it's interesting
Right.
that this is a game, that they also
That Sean hasn't
develop.
played yet, to be
Rebellion,
honest
yeah.
with you.
Oh,
I will.
Will
Yeah, it's
you?
Rebellion. I remember seeing that on Game Pass. I was like, that's surprising. No wonder the last Sniper Elite game was the bare bones.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep playing it. I want to see where it goes.
Yes.
But
I'll
at the
play
same
it.
time, maybe it doesn't go anywhere good. Who knows? Who knows?
Thankfully, Discord gave me a week free of Game Pass, so I can check it out with that.
Thanks, Discord.
Sponsored by Discord.
Sponsored by our friends at Discord. They got a
Not
little
game
alien
chat.
No,
dude.
I-
Never game
not
chat.
not Nintendo Game Chat. Not the C button. Fuck off C button.
Wow.
There's a button on your controller that you have to pay to use now. That's pretty nuts. Yeah.
on what?
That's true.
On the Switch too, like the game
Oh, the
chat,
C
the C
button
button.
doesn't work.
No, I mean it'll be free for the first year, but then you have to have a Nintendo Switch Online membership to actually use it.
Even the voice stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of that
Wow, that's
Discord functionality you have to pay for eventually.
That's great.
So every time you press the button, it just pops up a payment window. Like, give us money, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That has
That's
to
actually
change.
bad. That's
gotta
actually yeah.
change.
That's gotta
that's
change.
why they
Like-
make it free for a year, so people don't care,
That's
and then
gotta
they're like, "Oh
change.
shit."
It's gonna be video and the game pass through functionality that will be charged.
No.
They can't charge the voice comms.
No.
No, they will.
It's
Yeah.
the
it's
only
all
thing
one
that worked
package.
when they showed it off. The other stuff didn't work.
Pay for your 360 party chat.
Yep. All right. All I played. Thank you. Who wants to go next? Who's got next? Is it Sean?
I
Okay.
can. I got
Is
nothing.
DJ?
I
Oh,
don't play
shit.
That's great.
Aw.
All my time is spent on
Aw.
Netflix. I
What you
bought
been
a
watching?
month of Netflix.
What you been watching?
I finished Arcane. I finished Adolescence. I finished Top Boy. I
Okay.
finished Sex Education.
Okay.
I am about halfway through the second season of Full Swing. So
Okay.
that's fun. Full
Well.
Swing's good. I like Full Swing.
Okay.
Sure.
Fuck your weird scowl at me, Sean. Full Swing's good. I like Full Swing.
I need to check it out. Yeah.
It is one of those ones where it's like, hey, you get more information about these people where they're not talking. You don't care about after the golf weekend. What's fucking Rory McIlroy doing?
What's
he
Rory
thinking about
doing?
The
Well,
Ryder Cup and shit like that.
you
So
might
it's
work-
nice to see that stuff.
You might care about what he's doing, but
Yeah.
what's Scotty Scheffler doing on Wednesday?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't give a you don't give a
it's
fuck.
Stuff like
No one cares about
and-
Scotty. Let's be honest.
Nope.
And it's one of those things of hey, these guys are like, oh no, I need to get on the Ryder Cup, or oh no, this is kind of a struggle on them, as they're sitting down in their fucking $3 million mansion and stuff like that. You gotta kind of remember that they're all rich as fuck. Yeah, I wanted to get Netflix for 1 month, so I could grind as much Netflix as I could. And then I opted to get it just in the right time for WrestleMania as well, because it's WrestleMania
Wow.
month. So there's about
Month.
15 days of WrestleMania month. Yeah, it's the month of WrestleMania. I made sure it would lapse after WrestleMania so I can watch that. Yeah,
Okay.
One Piece is upcoming. Tuna is telling me to watch Orb. Something about Orb.
Orb.
There's an anime, Orb anime, to watch.
Orb
Sakamoto
anime.
Days is on the queue. Suzume, it's a Shinkai film I've heard about, is on the list. There's
How's
a lot on the
Arcane?
list.
How was Arcane season 2? I didn't watch it yet.
It's not bad. It got a little bit of a fight back, didn't it? I'm not sure why. It's not bad. It does seem like it gets a little rushed, in instances. And I think they're not going to do a season 3 of it yet. They kind of tease up like there's something that there'll be a season 3. They kind of tease up a little bit of that. It's not egregious like a cliffhanger at the end. Things do get settled at the end, but yeah, it's not bad at all. There's a lot of good characters that you don't exactly expect suddenly appear. That's very fun. And like their quote unquote origins and stuff.
Oh.
Through all the characters, like why they look the way they do in the game, let's say. Yeah. It's a pretty good season. It's fun.
Good. Okay.
I gotta say, I did watch a bunch of that new Ranma 1/2 remake anime from Netflix on my Steam Deck in the hospital, and that was good. That's a good
Nice.
remake. Yeah.
I should watch it.
I'm old.
It looks nice.
Man, there's an episode of the Ranma 1/2 anime where they reference the fucking Super Nintendo game and draw everything like the Super Nintendo Ranma
Ooh.
fighting game. I'm sorry I'm spoiling that
That's
for
good.
people because that stunned me. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is cool. They actually are creative with the remake, so that's fun.
Yeah. I need to watch that. I'm downloading it right now. I mean, what?
What? What?
Do you mean paying Netflix right
Paying
now?
Netflix right
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
I want season 2.
Then pay Netflix.
Then pay
I
Netflix,
do.
please.
You do. Yeah, I don't pay. I don't want to pay Netflix every like fucking month. So
No, yeah.
I'll
It
wait
keeps
once
getting
a
more
year.
expensive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep
I'll
raising
wait.
the prices.
Yeah, I'll once a year I will dedicate 30 days of grinding as much fucking shit as I can. I mean, I've only had it for about a week and I've watched all of that shit already.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I will get through it all. I'll get through what I need to get through.
Well, all right. All right. Anybody other games they want to talk about? Going around the horn here.
I mean,
He's
it's
holding
not
his
a video
microphone.
game, but I did do something. I don't
Okay,
know.
what you got?
Did you play a video game, Sean? I'm sorry. I interrupt so bad.
Back in 2001,
All right, here we go.
Miyamoto went out to his garden and he thought, wow, this thing will make a good video game. And then he came back inside and coded Pikmin 1 for the GameCube.
I don't think he
And
did it alone.
And I beat it, and that's a very good video game. Pikmin's a good game. That's all.
You still struggling with that mic arm, huh? You still having a little trouble there?
I should.
Mary,
How much are the Switch re-releases? I should pick those up.
too much.
I know.
Wait
That's
for the
why-
Switch 2 re-releases.
God.
Not that I would know, because I didn't.
Oh, I see.
I mean, Mary, tell me what you did with Sailor Moon. I mean, what?
Yeah. One thing that I was stressing out about when I was in the hospital, I was like, yeah, I'm here for my birthday. Who cares? Fuck that.
Aw.
I want to see the Sailor Moon shit. I
Yeah.
paid hundreds of dollars to see Sailor Moon Super Live. I need to be able to go. And I was able to go. It was awesome. I loved it.
Oh,
I've never seen any of the Sailor Moon musicals like live in person. I've only seen them on like YouTube after the fact. They've been
Uh-huh.
doing these Sailor Moon musicals for like 30 years, like as long as the show has been happening.
Oh.
And they did a tour in 2019,
oh.
a very small tour. I think it was just New York and Washington D.C. But now they're doing a real tour, like the same cast. Oops, that's a manga drawing. I bought this in the Sailor Moon store in Japan, but these same ladies were at the American show.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
The same exact cast. It was very cool. They were awesome. They did a great job. The show was not boring. I was kind of surprised. Like, it was still all in Japanese. They had subtitles on like a screen in the background.
That's cool.
It was perfectly doable, though. I was surprised. Like, I was entertained the whole time, and not just because I fucking love. Well, it probably mainly is because I fucking love Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Sailor Moon.
But yeah, I bought like these little photo cards.
Wow.
The Sailor Jupiter is for my sister because she loves Jupiter the best. But
Ooh.
yeah, Queen Beryl was fucking awesome. She had some great songs. She is a good singer. She had a jazzy song about tearing up the dance floor with Tuxedo Mask that she
Great.
brainwashed, and it was it was a good time. It was very nice. It was great just like being there. Look at how cool she is. Yeah. But yeah, it was so fun. I got a stupid fucking light stick that people apparently they have sold out of for a lot of shows. It's so fancy. How do I get this shit to turn on? But yeah, like it's an official King Blade light stick, like the real light sticks that they have at Idolmaster shows, and I don't know when I'll be able to go see an Idolmaster concert, so this was the next closest thing. It was a lot of fun. It was great. I have a video of me high-fiving the cast too, which I'm trying to get my husband to send over, but he hasn't yet, so I don't know. He's probably busy with Leona. But yeah, it was so fun. I think I have.
That's fun.
Oh wait, he did send it to me. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
You're just gonna see it playing off of my phone.
Great.
But there I am in a big giant dress. Like that's me. That's all wide right there. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's me right there. High five and Sailor
High five
Moon.
and Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Sailor
Fun.
Mars and then Venus. It was a lot of fun. It was cool.
Is
Too
that
bad they
part of
didn't
the
have-
VIP thing?
Yeah, it was. Like right after the show.
High five
The part
people.
that sucked, though, if you wanted
Oh,
to
we
go
know
back
that's
into the merch line, it would be full of people after that because we
Yeah.
did the VIP like right after. So, but I already bought all my merch like beforehand because I was obsessive and was like, we need to get there right as the doors open.
Yes.
Because I knew it was going to be a mess. And I wanted to buy so much Sailor Moon shit, and I did. So, mission accomplished.
It's a shame VIP didn't get you, like, let them sign shit. Because that would have
Yeah.
been cool. You could have
Yeah.
bought that card thing from Japan.
I totally would have had them sign my clear file, but I did get a cool VIP poster and like this VIP lanyard. I'm gonna move my camera so I can show crap. Please excuse my messy studio study thing. But yeah,
Hold
there we
on.
go. There's my VIP
Oh, the
poster
framed
that I
section
framed.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
that's
there's
nice.
my lanyard. That's from Cupot.
Nice.
But yeah, it was so fun. I'm
Ah,
so
cool.
glad I was able to go. It was worth it. The energy in the Austin crowd was great. Like everybody was cheering and clapping constantly. The place was full, so hopefully they'll do it again. Yeah, it was awesome. If they could bring like a full musical show with like the outer senshi and stuff too, like half of the cast on this clear file wasn't there. It was just the story of the first season of Sailor Moon, which is pretty basic.
Yeah, I think the cast is very small for the UK run as well. I think it was the same. I don't know if it was the same cast, but it was the same
It
amount
was.
of
No.
people.
Alright.
I think it was. Oh, we got normies. We didn't get the OG.
Yeah, you
people?
guys got different
Wow.
people. Yeah.
Oh.
I can link a lot of them were like
Good thing I didn't
former
waste my
idols,
money on those
though.
trash people.
Well, wasn't there
Damn.
two different groups? Two different groups in
Yes,
the
yeah.
U.S. store?
Yeah,
So-
the US tour had the cast from the original musicals, and the London tour had different people that I think
Well-
had also participated in like the weird Sailor Moon restaurant that operated only during COVID and got shut down immediately because it was during COVID. So
Well, didn't the U.S. tour have two different groups of like?
no, the US tour
Like,
was just one group. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so what happened when one of the members got injured during the U.S. tour?
Oh, it was just a background dancer. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
had they have a cast of like dancers. Like Sailor Moon's mom was in there at some points, just as like a little background person. Like there was a lot of stuff that was great for nerds. Like
Sailor
they
Mom.
this is a spoiler, I guess, but they showed like Sailor V, which was the prototype version of Sailor Moon, and Sailor V is Sailor Venus, but she lives in London and is crime fighting there. And then she like, yeah. So they showed part of that, and it was like an actual like you could tell it was supposed to be London because they had the street signs accurate and everything. Yeah. It was cool. It was definitely for nerds, but it was fucking great. So.
Does Sailor V run out of the house with like a biscuit in her mouth?
Yeah, digestive.
No. yeah, a hobnob or whatever. And some tea.
Yes.
Okay.
Well.
Go ahead, Sean.
So, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're allowed to speak.
Section? So like how like what did the story the play covered? Was it like direct moments from the actual like story, or was it like side stuff? Like canonical.
It was basically the story from the manga, like just the first arc with Queen Beryl, and they cut out a lot of stuff like the 4 generals, like the dudes, the henchmen guy were not in the story whatsoever. It was just straight up Queen Beryl, and that was it. Here's a picture of me. It's dumb. Here you go. With my goofy Sailor Moon purse and everything. Yeah, Sailor Moon. It was fun.
Was that like a little red carpety thing, or did they just have a big section?
Yeah, they had that. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. There were a bunch of cosplayers and stuff too. Like, here's in the women's bathroom. They had this special thing set up on the mirror.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was. They did a lot of effort, so it was a nice time. The only thing that sucked, I fucking lost a keychain that I got in Japan with Sailor Moon and Hello Kitty on it, and then I looked it up. $50 goddamn to buy this keychain again. Like, fuck that. Whatever. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm so glad I was able to go. I'm glad I wasn't like dead or sick or whatever. This is the part where they were like, you can film. And they were so good as like acting as their characters, and VIP was like right up front, so you could really see everything.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon was so good at acting like a ditz and like but bubbly, and yeah, all of the characters were great. It was fantastic. Like, and they had a lot of visual gimmicks going on all the time. Like they had these weird like rope light thingies that they would swing around and would display like weird holographic like visual stuff. It was fun. It was gimmicky, but it was great. Yeah, and you can kind of see the setup with like the subtitles in the background right there too. It was a lot of fun.
Cool.
These people are not waving these light sticks.
I know. I was waving my light stick like crazy when I was not recording, but
just the most like
it was a weak light stick game in Austin for sure. It was so fun. Oh, here's Tuxedo Mask, which was portrayed by a lady. So, yeah, whenever Tuxedo Mask would like go up and hold Sailor Moon, people would be like, "Woo!" It was great. It was so dumb, but it was fun.
Yeah, you definitely get the perk of being early in the tour. Where I'm assuming that the merch wasn't going to run out at all.
Right.
And and the cast was probably also fresh at that point.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it was great. I'm glad. I also, while I was in the hospital, bought tickets for the Death Stranding 2 concert, which is going
Hell
to
yeah
next year. So, in the same place at like the same time.
That's
my birthday.
silly.
Death Stranding has good music.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
My husband was like, "Oh yeah, I remember the music from that game when you were playing it." He's like, "Yeah, sure, we can go."
Yep.
So...
Yeah, absolutely. Roar, very good song. Walking down a mountainside, very good. Death Stranding's a great game.
I didn't buy fancy, expensive tickets for that one because
Game
I was
of the
like,
year.
We can get cheap tickets. That's fine. We'll be up in the top balcony or whatever, but that's fine.
Do you get many of these like these tours are there? I mean, you got the Death Stranding one because we've got like Deltarune, and I think we've had like what's that? What's
You
that?
guys have had Totoro and like
With
Spirited
Totoro,
Away
yeah,
plays
Spirited
and
Away,
stuff.
like theater stuff. Yeah, we have quite a few of these like Nintendo music theater thing. We perform Nintendo music. We have quite a few of these things in London.
Yeah, like we got the Final Fantasy concert, I think. I did not
Right.
go to those, unfortunately. My friend did. But yeah, like I think the Attack on Titan musical was like only in New York. A lot of them will only be like in New York. They won't come to
Yeah.
Texas.
In
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
I assume we had so many Texas shows because there is like an official Sailor Moon fan club for overseas people, and I assume they just like went through and like where do all of these fan club people
Yeah.
live, and so they pick shows based on that. Like I said, the theater was full in Austin. I was surprised. So I know they at the end of the London run, I think they did have trouble selling tickets over there because I saw on the internet like a lot of promo deals where you would like buy one ticket and get one free or something. So I'm not sure about the London tour, but I know the US tour is doing pretty well.
Good.
Can I buy tickets?
Well, there's no tickets around us, Sean. I'm sorry
They're
to tell you.
still-
We are
they're
here in the
still
country.
playing like around the country. Like they just
Oh, so
came
it's
back
not
to
over.
Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, they did the Austin tour, then they went to like California and Seattle. My sister went to the Seattle one, and she loved it too. Uh, yeah, like, and they came back to Dallas and Midland, I believe, just recently. Like just the other night, they were in Midland, Texas, which is weird. It's like a suburb of Dallas. So, and they even played like a suburb of Houston as well. So they're playing a lot of places in Texas. It's weird.
They are in Minneapolis next.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the Ohio tour is in like 2 weeks or in a week. So, there's one in Columbus. I can go right now if I wanted to.
I mean, if you can get a deal on tickets and you actually like Sailor Moon, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, that's a big if. Like you have to be bought into Sailor Moon already,
Totally.
I think. Like my husband, he has seen like a lot like I play he we went to a theater showing of the Sailor Moon R movie
Uh-huh.
and he's like seen stuff peripherally and he doesn't mind watching it when I have it on TV, but he's like not into Sailor Moon per se. But he still thought it was pretty neat. He didn't. I did catch him checking his watch like near the end.
Yes, great. Perfect.
Because
so fucking
I
good.
asked him about
This
it
is
later.
not done
I was
yet?
like, "Were you bored?" And he's like, "No, I was just like surprised like how long it was going on. Like there was a lot to it, and yeah, yeah." But it's not. I really thought it was neat. So, but I'm biased.
I wouldn't go because I would probably have to go by myself, and
I'll go with you. Don't worry.
No, and the two guys going, and
That's me. I'm a little weird. You're saying?
But there is a Death Stranding thing. That's November over here. Strands of Harmony.
Yeah, like I was on the concert hall email list. So because if you got on their email list, you could buy Sailor Moon tickets a day early, and I wanted to make sure I got the VIP or whatever. But because I was on that, I also got to buy the Death Stranding tickets a day early, so that was nice. Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Not a lot going on in old Pennsylvania here. Not quite.
Aw. They did have a Sailor Moon showing in Pennsylvania, like right before the Austin one. It was like their dress rehearsal kind of show. They said the Austin one was the premiere show for some reason. I don't know why. Probably
Yeah.
because of South by Southwest. They actually,
Yeah.
the Sailor Moon, the editor of the manga of Sailor Moon, which he's like a big, huge deal in Sailor Moon fandom because he actually told her what to do with the story a lot of the time, as the editor of the manga. Yeah, he actually presented a panel at South by Southwest with the main actress of the Sailor Moon live show, so that was kind of cool. And I guess that's why they made the Austin one a big deal because of South by Southwest.
Okay.
There is an Undertale orchestral concert in London.
Nope. I'm good. Thank you.
I thought you were a big Undertale
Never
man.
played Undertale.
Wow.
Never even never.
You should play Mother 3 instead.
I'm good,
Is what I would
thank you.
say.
And there is a Stardew Valley Symphony of Seasons, apparently. The evening show is sold out somehow already, and they have a matinee show.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sean, go
I
ahead.
see
You
it.
just got so excited there. I saw your face light up like a Christmas tree.
There's a Stardew Valley Symphony of Seasons concert happening in October 7th, 2025.
You want to
I
go
go.
over?
No.
Okay.
I turn off the music on Stardew. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I listen to
Oh,
podcasts.
You
and stuff.
tell our friend there who makes that game, that guy that does it. I don't remember his name now.
Eric
Chunky Monkey.
Barone. Yeah. I mean, good for him. He's like a millionaire now because of this, so whatever. He was
Hey.
working at a movie theater for years while developing this game, so he deserves it.
Wow.
Apparently, there was a Final Fantasy concert in 2019 I could have
Yeah.
gone to.
All right, folks. That's
How
been
much
a
Barbie
wonderful
for standard
stream.
It was like $80 with the
Yeah,
fees
they're
and
£60
everything.
ish. Those Undertale tickets were expensive. They were like £75. These Death Stranding ones are like 60, 70 max.
Well, it's been wonderful hanging out with you guys again. I'm gonna get out of here now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's
Yeah, I mean,
been...
what, you gonna get back into Trails? I'm about to beat Trails Revere. I'm about to get into Daybreak.
That's
soon.
been a great thing. Wonderful time. Everybody, wish you luck with the tariffs. I'm going to try to buy some stuff before I get melted by extra taxes on stuff. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. Going to get a mouse, maybe some keyboards. You know, maybe
You should get a light stick. They're fun. My daughter has loved playing with this thing, but I'm like, don't break it.
Yeah, don't bring it.
Okay.
Gotta get some more candles.
Gotta buy
Stock
one of
up.
the things like Sean has, one of the scrolling little number word boards. Just gonna get one of those. Very excited about
What?
it. Number
Oh,
word
that thing.
boards. Yes.
TikTok shop.
TikTok
Yeah,
shop.
good.
That's not a real place. Don't lie to folks
I mean,
like
it
that.
is. That's where I got it.
I want to thank our daily cow, the Mario cow. Been a pleasure having you on this wonderful show. RomsOnBaghdad.com is it .moe for
That's not a real thing.
our anime thing. I watched that Neo Genesis Evangelion with folks. That 1.11. That
I
is
went-
fucking real good. I was
Oh,
like,
you gotta watch
"Oh."
all the rebuild movies.
I gotta watch the rebuild
second one
movies.
is where
Tuna's
it really
putting them
pops off.
on. I'm very excited about it. Mr. Tuna,
No.
Mr. Amir has been showing those
And then you
off.
can be disappointed by the third rebuild movie.
Very good. Everybody have a great week. We'll talk to you again in 2 weeks.
Probably for
Probably.
hours and hours. Hopefully not. Yeah.
Hours and
Sorry.
hours.
Give you my Netflix update.
He'll give a Netflix update because he doesn't play video games anymore, but he does drink lots of weird beers. That's that's been DJ. Thank you for that's been Mary. That's been Sean. That's been me. Good night.